All right, all right, all right. What's going on, people? What is going on? I'm back. Before we get started here, I gotta make sure I'm not struggle streaming. Press a 1 if y'all can hear me. Press a 2 if you can't. Let's go. Just getting started, y'all. How's everybody doing? Oops. Yo, yo, yo. How y'all living? We back. We are back. How y'all doing? I see a few ones in the chat there. How's everybody doing? How y'all living? 1 second here, guys. We just getting started here. We just getting started. Give me 1 second, guys. Mic. I need to get a different mic stand here, guys. I can't stand this one anymore. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we getting this mic right here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas. Merry New Year. Don't know you know what movie I got that from. That's an older movie, guys. That's an older movie. Merry New Year. It's Happy New Year. Yo, we about to get cooking today, guys. How y'all doing? I haven't been here the last couple of days because it's been Christmas. We doubled up on Sunday. You know, I gotta apologize. I did 2 live streams on Sunday. It was 1 broken to 2 because it turned to a boxing argument with my guy Drew Titan. So then I split it up with a regular show. Hold on. 1 second. About to go on mute, guys. One second, guys. Be right back. All right, we're back. Had a quick phone call. We back. We're back. We about to get kicking, guys. How y'all doing? Like I was saying here, took a couple of days off. It was Christmas, you know, but we back in the building. You guys see the title. You guys see the thumbnail. Stephen A. Smith is the topic today, y'all. He's the introduction. He out. You know how Stephen A. be. You know how Stephen A. could be, guys. We're going to talk about him, and I'm coming back to Taraji, guys. I want to continue this conversation a little bit because Stephen A. jumped on it. I talked a little bit about Taraji the other day. The Club Purple came out. You know, we'll give a few talking points on there, but we're going to get cooking. Let me see who's in the building here, guys. Let me see who's in the building. Let me do a few things here, guys. Let's do that. Let's see here. Who's rocking with me today as we getting started? Just have to go live. Clifton gonna start some mess here. Ja Morant was the NBA Western Player of the Week. Ja. Cut the music. Ja, I get it, Clifton. I wait for Clifton to come online so I can talk to him about Ja. I mentioned something the other day when he came back, but he wasn't on the live stream. So he gonna try to push Ja Morant on me. I get it. You know, Yo, who else we got in the building here, guys? We getting started here. Yo, we got my man Pooh Man in the building. Hope everyone had a joyous holiday. Same to you, brother. Shout out to Pooh Man. Yeah, we got Shantae in the building saying, I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday weekend. Same to you, Shantae. Shout out to you. Yeah, good to see you. What's going on, Derek? Derek's in the building. I see you, man. What's going on, Thomas? I see Thomas is in here. Also, we got the ones here when I asked for. Y'all can hear me. That's what's up, man. Derek said, Clifton City, no one plays defense in the NBA anymore. Oh, boy. What's going on, Bill? Good afternoon to you. AIC and Tribe, Bill in the building. Good to see you, brother. Got Bill in the building. And you can hear me, too, with the one. That's what's up here. Derek can hear me. That's what's popping here. Yeah, Derek saying, Dave, think he's slick. Got his name on the hoodie like it's Nike. No, this is real, baby. No, this is real. Hold on. Let me take this comment off the screen. Derek. This is Jordan brand. What are you talking about? This is Jordan brand. I can't help it that, they make a product with my name on it, and it's so good and it's so fluffy and soft and comfortable here. And oh my God, the quality of the wear. It's not just the top, guys. It's the matching sets. Lately, guys, I ain't gonna front. I've been spending some money. And I've been going hard on Jordan brand paws. Why not? I can afford it. It's my name. You know what I'm saying? I showed you I got the 11s. I bought some other 2 pairs of Jordan joints. I just been buying track suits. I got to restock the closet up, guys, because, man, I got to feel good. You know what I mean? I got to feel good. If you feel good, you look good, everything else going to be good. Same for y'all, man. So, Derek, you over here trying to clown your boy here. Ain't no clowning. This is the real deal, baby. It's that jump man. Yo, I've been buying some stuff from the Nike app and from the sneaker app, baby. That's what we doing here, man. That's what we doing. Thomas Tini present the simping Stephen A. Smith. Yes, we are, brother. We're gonna talk about Stephen A. Yes, we will. Yes, we will here. We'll see. We got Terrence in the building. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Who else we got in the building? What's going on, Chucky? Player says, ho, 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 peeps. It's the last Wednesday of the year. Hanging with TDND 1. Christmas done. 2024 coming. Back live. Wicked Wednesday. Give it up to that dude. Ate the whole turkey, dude. TDND by nature. What up, Chucky? Thank you for that intro, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see us. We just getting started. We just hit go live, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Who else we got in the building here? About to get started here. Yeah, I see Pooh, man. Shout out to Chucky here. Terrence in the building. Salute, Terrence. Good to see you, man. Bill showing love in the chat here. Chucky saying Pooh. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, what's going on, Bill? Yeah, y'all showing love to everybody. MOP, what's going on, man? What's up, Dave? Jordan Brand tells that to Moist Wackins because he's hating on you. What? Who's it? What do you mean? Hey, MOP, you got to be descriptive here. What do you mean he's hating? What is Dr. Moist Watkins, whatever, saying these days now? What's he hating on? He's hating on you, hating on me. He couldn't mention me. I know Dr. Moist Watkins didn't mention me by name, MOP, or he just talking about Jordan in general. Come on, brother. You got to fill me in. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm out of the loop on that one, brother. Holla at your boy. Yeah, happy holidays. Seeing the love getting shared there. What's going on, Thomas? He sends from Molly and Malika instead of calling out their ish for disrespecting the black man. Yeah, I hear you on that one, man. Yes, indeedy. Chucky says MJ called to get his sweats back. Ain't no one called to get these bad boys. I just got these in the mail. Fresh, brand new out the box. This is the first time I'm rocking this. Open the box today, baby. Open it up. I said, I'm rocking this. Rocking, rolling, rock, making sweet love. Don't you ever stop. Shout out to Bobby Brown, the king of R&B, y'all. I'm going to keep telling y'all. Bobby Brown, Bobby. It's king of R&B. Tell me something differently, y'all. I'm sick and tired of y'all thinking that y'all going to change my mind. It's all about Bobby Brown, man. Talk about he wanted sweats back. Shout out to MJ, y'all. How's everybody doing today, guys? Before we get started, I want to state for the record, like I always do for every live stream, likes up in the building. I appreciate it. If y'all can just press the like button, because like I say, I'm an independent content creator. As always, it's that black content, and whoever comes in, y'all rock with me. Y'all love the realness, except when I'm arguing with Drew Titan. When I was arguing with my guy on Sunday night, I gotta cool that out. I'll do those for behind the scenes late night stream, not for my regular streams, But outside of that, whoever comes in and rocks, you always enjoy yourselves. So that's what's going on here. So salute to everybody in the building here. Likes up, and like I always say, super super chat, super thanks, super stickers. Y'all know where you can do that there. I don't care if it's 99 cents, the $2 holler, where it is, baby. These live streams cost money. So I appreciate it, guys, when y'all can just go ahead and contribute, because these bad boys ain't free. You know, everything we doing here costs. So I appreciate that. As well as the ticker scrolling below. I'll take it off in a second, but it's also in the description box. As far as the Cash App's concerned, it's always open, $ that dude named Dave, baby. That's how we do. I appreciate every single holler. It goes to these live streams. I'm not over here begging y'all, say, please give me the money. Please. No, but it could help if y'all help me with these Christmas gifts that I buy in here and birthday presents, stuff of that nature. But the live streams do cost, guys. So whatever y'all do, I appreciate it. I ain't going to go on, you know, something like that. So wait a minute. Let me see what you saying, MOP. I heard Moist Whack and Brob channels like yours and DBP Theo. Shame he hating on you like he want. Wait. MOP. Did he say channels like this, or did he say my name directly? That's what I need to know. Like, it's one thing if he gonna say channels like and then try to lump them all together, or did he say that dude named Dave? That's what I gotta find out. If he said that, I need to know the live stream so I can go check it out after this here. I will check it out tonight. All right. So MOP, I don't need to. He said, if he said that dude named Dave, if he said my name, I need to know. MOP, you know, or he just categorizing reaction channels and things of that nature, like me and Theo and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because he mentioned Theo's name. You know, that was funny. Could call him do-gooder. You know what I'm saying? But no matter, I would love to have a sit down with Dr. Moist Watkins, all right? I may not have a PhD in finance that he does here, but you know, I'm a professional young man. I am in the business, in the game as well. So if he's talking about me, I have no problem pulling up if he's talking about me, all right? But if he ain't talking, it's just a generalization, that's a different ballgame. But if he said my name, I will pull up. That's a fact. You say my name? Okay, I'm pulling up then. I'll be right here. You know where to find me. I'm right here, Chicago. Where I be at, y'all. That's what's up. So let's see here. Yeah, Derek, show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah, he called Theo good bread. What kind of, yeah, you know, he low-key be doing dissing. You know what I mean? He do that. He low-key dissing. He know people's channels and then trying to figure out, oh, you know, woody woo. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know, Chucky saying, you know, fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Mary F. and Pockins, London. That's how I'm doing. Gotta love the UK. Okay. Let us know, brother. Let us know. You know what I mean? So I'll wait to find out that information. If he didn't say anything, you know, it's what it is. You know, what you saying here, Pooh Man? The end of the year, Simping is running rampant. The Pivot, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's going. You know how it means, you know. So shout out to my man Terrence, the first one in the building, dropping that holla. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate you, man, dropping that $2 holla, turn the chat blue. First things first, I love it when you turn the chat colors, supporting your interest here, saying TD&D versus Moist W prediction, pain. My man T in the building getting his party started right. My man Terrence, first things first, brother. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Man, unlike other content creators, I should have looked back when y'all dropped these supers because that's y'all hard-earned money. So thank you, Terrence, for being the first to drop the holla. You guys can follow suit, get these plates passing here to contribute to the cause. If not, at least press the like button. Brother Terrence, thank you, brother. Thank you. Getting this party started, man. When I get the first one, I feel good. Once I get the first one, it's like, all right, it's on and popping now. Y'all out there, y'all, the likes are up. You get the first one. If that's all it is, it's cool. I'm good. MOP said, channel like yours. My apologies, bro. But I just take that to heart because he's an a-hole. He can sit down on these hands. Okay, channels like yours. But did he say my name? That's what I'm trying to find out, MOP. Not like yours. Did he just generalize or did he say my name? Guys, no disrespect, MOP. If you guys ain't noticed, I am very thorough, straight to the point. I had someone argue with me a while back. I forgot who it was that I dropped the link. It said, Dave, you're too literal at times. I am literal. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know that did he say my name or did he generalize? Don't say channel like yours. I'm a direct person, brother. You know what I mean? Because that's how stuff start up. Be like, he talking about me, but didn't say my name, or did he say my name like Destiny's Child? That's what I got to find out. If he's just generalizing, it is what it is. But when you say my name, it's a whole different ball game, because now my name is in your mouth. Pause. You know what I'm saying, MOP? So as men, we have to be descriptive. We have to be thorough when we talk about saying someone talking about someone else here. If he said my name, that's one thing. If he's generalizing channels, that's a whole other different ball game. You feel me? Because I'm not going to run with the battery in my bag saying, oh, Dr. Moist Watkins is talking about me, and I go to tear when in actuality he didn't say my name. You see how we got to work like that, guys? So it can't be like yours. You have to say he said my name or he didn't say my name. Don't say channels like yours, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but I have to be direct because I'm reading what you're saying here, but I'm physically talking. You guys can hear everything I'm saying here. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's move on here. All right. Let's see here. All right, that's what I'm asking for. All right. So here's the thing, MOP. If you don't say my name, it is what it is. If you say my name, is on and popping. You see how that works here, guys? You can generalize all day because you're scared of what people are going to say. I'll say your name, and then if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. You know what I mean? I ain't scared of no conversation. I'm scared of no man. The only thing, the worst that could happen to me, if y'all believe in a God or a higher power, or the one day that we're all not going to be here. After that, I ain't scared of no man. Especially a dude who's a bald-headed stepdaddy, who, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to do the ad hominem thing, but the dude who simps like he simps, I ain't scared of him, right? And here's the thing too, he's been to school and he studied things well, but I ain't no cheap buzzard over here too. I ain't no brokety broke over here, you know what I mean? Y'all can look at my channel saying, oh, he's a small YouTuber, but behind the scenes, baby, I do what I do here and I do it pretty well. I ain't no brokety broke black Negro. So I ain't scared of no man. So when it's generalizations like channels and like that, whatever, say my name and it's on and popping, and I'll go and talk to you. And you can talk to me because I'm a grown ass man. I got gray hair and got hair on my balls. You know what I'm saying? So when men are scared to talk to other men, it just shows what the caliber of what they got going on. I have no problem having a conversation with people. But you know, if they say my name, is on. If they don't generalize it, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Say my name or whatever, you know? So I'm not going to try to get worked up over that. All right. Said Dave, I bet you could teach Moist Watkins. Man, of course I could. Okay, you can. Here's the thing, Derek. Everybody learns from everybody. If you're willing to accept counsel, everybody can learn from somebody else. If you're willing to be humble and accept it here, just because the man got a PhD don't mean that he knows everything. Means that he went to school for a certain discipline and learned a lot in that, went to school for years, studied, and then tried to apply it. But that doesn't mean that you're the end all be all. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You know, just because I have a PhD, so what? You want to know something? My job required a goddamn master's degree when I applied for it. I didn't even got an associate's. You know, they said, give him the money. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I carry weight and I know what I do here and I have value in this game of life here. You know, just because I don't got a degree don't mean ish. Hey, kudos to you for getting a PhD. Don't mean that you're a better person than me, because at the end of the day, we all got to go to sleep. We all got to eat. We all put our drawers on one leg at a time. And at the end of the day, we all will delete not ourselves, but we all be deleted one day. You know, so it is what it is. I ain't worried about no man. It is what it is. You know, right? Say my name. No, it's all good, MOP, you know, but that's just how stuff gets started and people start getting in their feelings, and that's how beefs get started because someone said something, but it was a generalization. They didn't actually say their name. You know what I mean? So it's all good, man. It's all good. No, don't trip. Right, Clifton. It's the principle, Smokey. It's the principality. Clifton, what's going on, man? Let me tell you something, Clifton, before I get started. I don't have any beef with Ja Morant. I told y'all from the jump street I was a big Ja Morant fan. My issue is he has destroyed the franchise for 2 seasons. And he's got to be held accountable for that. So I go hard on him, pause, because I am a big Ja Morant fan. But when you do dumb stuff like that in the circle and your team keep doing the dumb stuff here, then I will hold you accountable. You may say, who are you, Dave? It's just I'm a guy who hosts a YouTube channel, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and no one's going to stop me from saying what I'm saying here because this is my channel. But hey, I'm a big fan, Clifton. My thing is he has destroyed the franchise for 2 seasons. Last year, the way that ended, because they were the number 1, number 2 seed most of the season to all that crap. It happened in March too, Clifton. You got to remember that at the end of the season, and then just have that tailspin, right? And then you missed 25 games this year, and what's the odds of they even making the play-in? I mean, they're winning right now, but that's a tall hill to climb when you miss 25 games like that and you're trying to get, that cohesiveness back here. So my issue, Clifton, with Ja is he has destroyed the franchise for 2 seasons. Now, what may happen next year is a different ball game, but for these 2 years are lost years that they could have made some noise in the playoffs, especially last year. So I hear you, Clifton, but you know what, though? And here's the problem that I have before I move on. Did you hear the recording what his daddy said last week? His daddy needs to shut the hell up, Clifton, because we're going to see another incident. You know why? I heard the recording. You know what his daddy said? We ain't changed our circle. We still doing us, and we moving the same way. Because Ja came back, they won their second game, and then here he is talking that mess again. The problem is Ja's people around him, and because he's a young man being influenced to make these dumbass mistakes. So when he balls, Clifton. But at the same time, though, when they mess up, I'm going to call out the mistakes. Dave, you can fight him as a warm-up for me. I ain't fighting nobody, Derek. It ain't worth it, man. Man, I ain't trying to get my hands all messed up and have bruises and everything to give someone an ass whooping. It ain't that serious, man. I ain't trying to fight Moist Watkins. Ain't that serious, man. Anybody don't start that here, guys. Those like, that dude wants to fight him. And I'm 43 years old. I ain't trying to fight, man. Only time I'm trying to fight if I got to protect myself, if I really have to. But that's not happening. Nah. Let's see here. MOP says, I put both legs on. I put both pants legs on. Yeah, man. Y'all got to remember that, too. Just because someone's bigger or got a bigger presence on social media don't mean they're a better person. Just got a bigger presence. That's all it is, man. Don't make them a better person. Let's see here. Let me get going here. Let me see here. Clifton says, Derek, college is a bunch of charging flops. Okay, that's insanity. Dad's supposed to be the rock, not the fool. See, Clifton, that's why I've been going in. His whole circle's messed up. And at one point, it was like, yo, Ja got his daddy. His daddy's one of the biggest problems. Dude, all you got to do is pull up. After they won their second, it was like the second or third game. And he was like, we ain't changed our circle. We still moving the same way. What y'all talking about? Ja balling. We ain't doing nothing differently. This is how we move. He was demonstrative about it. So the next time I go in on him, Clifton, you know why? Because he's going to mess up again. Because they obviously have not learned their lesson. He just got a 25-game suspension. The next one's for a year. Y'all got to remember, this was a third of the season. The next time he messes up, it's going to be for the season. But shout out to him for winning. Shout out to him. All right. All right, guys, let's get going here. Let's get rocking here. Lights up in the building. Let's get into the discussion here today. We just hit the go live. We're just now kicking in here. So let's have a conversation because I don't want to long stroke y'all too much here. I messed up on Sunday night and some of y'all left because I was arguing with Drew. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do that to the people who's here for a certain reason. Let's get into it. And then at the end here, if we want to kick back, we can kick back. Got to put some structure on these live streams here. Get into what we get in, and then we want to kick it afterwards. We can kick it afterwards. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? So, excuse me, the last live stream that I had, I was talking about Taraji P. Henson. And why is that? Because her ass was crying. She was crying. Lights up in the building, y'all. Lights up. And why is she crying? She's crying about the pay disparity in Hollywood. She is crying about how she's close to quitting Hollywood, even for how much she made for The Color Purple. It's like, okay, and how she went about it. She's like, y'all just think that if I get 10 million, then, I got 10 million. But you guys don't understand that when I make 10 million, then the IRS just take half of that right now. So that leaves me with 5 million. Then I have my teams, and then they get this off the cut gross before I even get anything, right? So take that out. So when it's all said and done, I have about, that's 3 million off the rip there. I have 2 million. Before then, I gotta go do some miscellaneous things. And all this breakdown. And you know what I said to myself, tribe? Paul Carrick in the building. What's going on, Paul? Doing your member chat for 13 months. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Paul Carrick in the building. Salute to you, brother. Good to see you. Paul in the building. Yeah. So my thinking was, guys, when she broke all that down, I was saying to myself, you sound no different than an NBA player, an NBA player, and people in the NFL, so in the Major League Baseball, who signs a 1-year, $10 million deal. Right? Think about it. The example that she made said that if I do a film and I get paid $10 million and then half goes to the IRS, then 30% goes to my team, and that goes before I even pay myself. And then next, she's just breaking this down. And my thing is, Taraji, you crying over the cost to be the boss. Every single ball player in the NBA, NFL, baseball, hockey, hell, even now college athletes with NIL deals now, as we're getting into that and how the money game is changing. Every single athlete who works, who has these have the same type of situation. So, but Taraji's crying about it, but you don't hear men crying about when they got to pay their team, and then because they're different tax bracket, got to pay the tax man and things of that nature. So I was breaking down, it's like, okay, she's crying about this here, but why are men not crying? There are so many men in the same ballpark as her that don't complain when they make that kind of money and who they got to pay. She even got to the point where she was complaining about Oprah. What you saying here, Clifton? It says her own sister even dragged her talking you Oprah. Yeah, and she tried to go at Oprah at one time, at a moment, right? But what we broke down in that live stream is there is a difference between movie stars and TV stars. She is trying to argue pay on the fact that she was on a big hit TV show in Empire. And my argument and my basis was saying that you're a hit TV star, then the negotiation should be based on your next TV show. What you do on TV does not clearly going to demonstrate the same results for a movie star. For example, Denzel Washington's a movie star. When Denzel drops a movie, we don't care what the movie is. We just know that whatever Denzel does, we want to go see it. They say Denzel's playing a period piece in the 1800s. And what do black people say? Oh my God, Denzel is going to be in slavery times. Sign me up. I'm there. Or you may say, Denzel is going to play a lawyer. You're like, oh my God, black people's going, Denzel is taking on the court systems. I got to go see it. Or when you hear Denzel is playing John Wick, who don't like to use guns, and you say to yourself, count me in. The whole point is, it don't matter the script because you guys love Denzel. And you guys will support him no matter what because he has a history of movies. And you know that whatever script he takes is not a bad script. And you're going to know that you're going to love his performance. That's what makes Denzel a movie star. His consistency to drop hits. Even the ones that are not the blockbuster ones that they promote on TV, when you sit down and watch, it's like, yo, Denzel played a period piece where he's helping these young black kids debate in the 1800s, 1900s, the great debaters. Count me in. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter the role. People show up because you know that no matter the role, you're watching Denzel play the role. You're not watching the role that Denzel is in, if that makes sense. But with Taraji, if she was complaining about TV pay, that'd be different. Because even though Empire was a black TV show, but on Fox, a major network, it was #1 in its time slot for over 5-6 years. So if she was negotiating for another TV role, she has every right to negotiate higher pay because the results dictate that of her being the female lead. But as a movie star, that's different, guys. I broke down how she had 2 major movie hits, right? 2 major movies. She's done a lot of movies, but I'm talking about success that translates to dollars. What Men Want had a budget of $20 million and it made $72 million. So you say to yourself, okay, she's the lead here, but you know, she had a little bit of help there because Tracy Morgan was in that movie. And I'm not gonna, even though Tracy Morgan was not he's like the 3rd lead in that movie. My thing was, I watched the movie for Tracy Morgan, not for her. So, like me as an audience, it did make money, but you know the studios, when they actually do all the analytics and they find out who came for what, the watch time and all that stuff, right? But me personally, if they polled me, it's like, yeah, Taraji did okay in that movie, but I gave her a chance because I like Tracy Morgan. I wouldn't have watched about Tracy Morgan, right? And the other movie that she had was Hidden Figures, where it was her with two other women, and along with that, that movie did over 200 million. But like I said, though, she was part of one of three in that movie. So you say, okay, Taraji got two big hit movies. So, of course, from her standpoint, she's going to say, my resume says I have a $200 million movie and a $70 million movie that made over $50 million. I deserve more money. But here is the problem. She's like this, inconsistent. She did a Tyler Perry movie that made $40 million, but it was the worst goddamn movie possible, and it was an acrimony. So you say to yourself, yeah, it made 40 million because it's a Tyler Perry movie with a built-in audience, right? So when you have that built-in audience, Tyler Perry's going to make 30 or 40 million just because he stamps his name on it. But if you're a studio and you see that movie, you know what you say to yourself? Damn, Taraji and her team cannot pick a role. That is a bad script. That is a bad movie. I understand Tyler Perry paid you the most money, but you're getting paid because Tyler Perry rocked with you. But at the end of the day, though, that's such a bad movie that you don't deserve a raise. Your team needs to do better if you're going to pick a script like that, right? We looked at all these other movies that she did. They were all voiceover roles. So when you're a voiceover actor, people are not paying the movies to see your voice there. They're cartoons, and the kids are there to see the cartoons. Then I broke down some other movies, how movies that broke even, that's like a $10 million budget, and it made $10 million, which means that's a loss. Her filmography is up, down, up, down, up, down. But the thing is, the movies that she's doing, are we really going to see her? And I'm saying no. And that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to get into this video with Stephen A. Smith here, because Stephen A. Smith, I feel, no, not what I feel, what I hear from his words, it seems like the pay gap with these actresses is sounding like the WNBA. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Just because you're on the court doesn't mean you deserve top dollar. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're in the league doesn't mean that you deserve a max contract. You have to produce. And not only do you have to produce, the people have to want to watch you. And also, they want to actually pay to see this is why we're here for. Because the WNBA is complaining, we should get paid more. We should get paid more. But here's the problem. Where is the money coming from? If the people are not watching the games, that means that the ratings are down. That means that advertising dollars will be down. And to add that to it, people not going to the games, that means the gate is down. That means that people are not paying concession stands and the food. So if all the numbers are going down, then how do you deserve a higher wage because you're a good damn athlete? Shout out to Drew Titan in the building. Dropping that $5 holla. What you got for me, Drew? Saying this guy Smith never fails to make the community face palm. Hey, Drew, we're going to talk about it in a second. We're going to do this video. I want y'all to hear this. We're going to get into it, man. I just want to give you a little breakdown. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate you, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Like Stephen A. Smith at times, we're going to get into this video here. Here's why I'm going to break this down here. Because I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of simping going on. Something just ain't right. Shout out to you, Drew. Appreciate you, brother. We're going to get into this video in a second. Clifton says, that movie was bad. I'm sorry. It was. And see, that's the thing that people don't understand. Just because it did well, a part of the, people want to see you again is the movies. The scripts and roles that you pick. Because if you're constantly picking bad roles or bad scripts where that, yeah, this person's a good actor, but the movie was bad, then there's going to be a good chance that people don't want to even watch your performance because the whole totality of the project was doo-doo. Paul said Taraji is the queen of Chitterland Circuit. Hey, Paul coming in shooting. Paul coming in shooting. WNBA loses money. Yes, they do, man. What's going on, PA in the building? What's going on, Sheila? My girl Sheila's in the house. What's going on? Thank you. Catch my in-person impressions. Thank you. For Terrence always on top of that. Omar Lee. Thank you, Omar. Omar finally caught it. Merry New Year. It's Happy New Year. Trading places, guys. Eddie Murphy. Come on, guys. Come on. Get on. Guys, I'll tell you my pop culture. I be sliding things in and be going on your damn heads. Thank you, Omar. Omar in the building. That's what's up, man. So here's what I want to do, guys. I just gave y'all just a quick rundown, my thoughts on Taraji. She's a great actress. I'm not going to take anything away from her. The roles that she do play, like when she picks the right roles, she can act. But let's just call it straight here, guys. Just because you could do something well doesn't mean you're going to get paid to do it. And just because you do something well doesn't mean people pay to see you do something well. So here's what I want to do here, guys. Let's get into the video. I want to bring Stephen A. Smith to the front of the congregation here so we can break this down and talk about it here. Is Stephen A. right or Stephen A. wrong? We're going to get into it here in a second here now. Clifton says, Taraji's a better actress than Zoe Saldana, but Zoe gets the mega movie roles even with her mediocre acting skills. That's a good point here, Clifton. And you know another thing, Clifton? Reason why Zoe's getting those roles? Because she ain't claiming blackity black. Hey, yo, check out her interviews when she talk about her culture and everything like that. Yo, she ain't gonna be talking about like how Taraji is. I'm a black woman and I need to stand on tools and I deserve to get paid because black women are disrespected. Zoe's gonna be like, no. Hey, I love my people, and I think that everybody in the world deserves love. Hey, she gonna be bland about it. Zoe's gonna be like, I need the check. Taraji, keep screaming blackity black. Zoe's like, I'm of color, of Latino and black race, but I love everybody. Free, we are the world. See, Zoe plays the game. Zoe playing the game. I don't know what else she's doing, but she playing the game. PA said the highest paid WNBA player making $245K. They still losing cash by the millions. I see more people watching poker games than WNBA. Hey, yeah, that's why I brought up that analogy, PA, as we get into this video here. The WNBA with people complaining about pay depending on their acting, where they're in acting. Because what's crazy is since 2010, the WNBA has lost an average of $10 million per season. Over the last decade and change, the NBA has subsidized the WNBA with over $100+ million. I know around the time period between like 2018 to 2021, they lost between $12 to $15 million per year those years. So that's why I brought the WNBA analogy, how they're great basketball players for women, but no one wants to watch it, but they're complaining about pay. But how can you get paid more when the masses that pays your salary don't pay? You got to remember with WNBA, guys, they used to be on the Lifetime channel. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? The WNBA was on a Lifetime channel, and they couldn't even get no ratings with the All Women's Network. You know what Lifetime said? We make more money making these janky B and C movies where these women are killing these dudes and everything like that. They get better ratings. If you guys look at the ratings for the channel on Lifetime, those ratings get better than any WNBA game. That should tell you the interest of how women support women. And before I get into the video here too, guys, The Color Purple did pretty well for Christmas Day. They said it was the highest grossing movie on Christmas Day that did $18 million. And that's pretty big because, Christmas Day, people are opening their gifts, spending time with family. They got the day off, trying to head to the movie theater, when everybody's had a crazy Christmas. So that is a very good number for Christmas Day. But here's the issue that we got here. It's got mixed reviews because people thought that this was going to be like a remake of the movie. But it wasn't a remake of the movie. It was the stage play turned into a movie. So people went in disappointed because they thought they were getting the movie version, like the remake of 30, 40 years later. But in actuality, no, they got the stage play. So a lot of people are saying, I would have rather just paid to go see the stage play than go see a stage play on the show. It's basically the same thing for Color Girls when Tyler Perry remade that movie, right? It was the stage play that turned to a movie. So when you watch, it's like, damn, this movie sucks, but if it's going to be like this, I prefer to see the stage play than something turn to the movie. So I just want to get that there. But I just want y'all to know, hey, same thing for me, Clifton. It's a hard pass. I am not supporting the film. I am not supporting that. We got a woman in Alice Walker who's a known feminist and a lesbian. No disrespect to the LGBT community. Originally directed by a white man in Steven Spielberg, painting the picture that black men and of course, in these black relationships back in the day, it's just whipping black women's asses. Like trying to make it seem like that. It paints the picture that black men is just out here just whipping on women. Right? And I know DV occurs, but they paint the picture like this was the scenario for all relationships in the South in the early 1900s. When in actuality, if you guys read the book, The Color Purple, it's basically a lesbian love fest between the two women. Read the book. It's basically a lesbian love fest. That's all it was. And the fact that it was an arranged marriage and she stuck with Mr. You guys know if you read it. But that's the whole point, though. So let's get into this here now. Wait, before I do, shout out to Drew again with the $10 holla. Turn the chat yellow, my brother Drew. You're supporting your boy with the yellow. What you got for me? Let's put it on the screen here. It says the WNBA failing is the men's fault. We need to pay those women. Well, because they're women. Dr. Umar's voice. Drew, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing, Drew. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Drew, the men is subsidizing the WNBA, and it sounds like Taraji wants to be subsidized as well for her pay. Terrence, another impression. Yeah. Sheila says you never seen The Color Purple. Don't see it, Sheila. You will have a different outlook on black men after you watch it. Or you will have a different outlook on black women when you watch it. Or just in general, you're going to have a different outlook on black folks. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. Please don't do it, Sheila. Okay, don't do it. Okay, you won't. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate you for that, man. Appreciate you that, man. So here's what I want to do here. Let's bring the video up now. Dang, my lighting. Check that out. We got a little dark here in a second. All right. Let's do it. Let's get it going here, guys. I had to say my piece. Let's get to Stephen A. Smith so y'all can hear Stephen A's words. Not me paraphrasing, not some YouTuber saying, Dave said this about Stephen A. No, y'all gonna hear Stephen A's words. Okay, guys? So let me pull Stephen A. up on the screen. Shout out to Stephen A. He's building his YouTube channel because he knows the writing's on the wall. It ain't gonna happen today, ain't gonna happen tomorrow. But Stephen A. Smith knows how much they're paying him and the way the cutbacks ESPN is. He will be laid off one day. He is the top man at ESPN, but he knows that there is a finale for everybody, and he knows it. So he's building this YouTube channel. He's doing a dang good job. I gotta give him props, though. I may not agree with his points here, but I agree with the way he's hustling this YouTube channel, right? I can respect the business game. All right. So let's get into Stephen A. Let's hear what he got to say about Taraji. Let's roll the tape, guys.
To Hollywood, which I am a minute part of. One of the beauties of doing what I do for a living is that I get an opportunity to meet and ultimately be associated with some of the greatest talent that exists in this nation. And they come in all shapes, forms, and sizes and various professions. In this particular instance, I'm going to highlight Hollywood, Black Hollywood. Black females in Hollywood. Now, I recently read news about barriers being broken. I mean, we had the great Kerry Washington elevating herself to going from 80,000 per episode to over 250,000 per episode, according to reports when she was doing Scandal, one of my favorite shows all time. How to Get Away with Murder, Viola Davis.
Before he continues, once again, TV shows, guys, I want to add that to the conversation. There is a difference in pay when you're doing a TV show and doing a Hollywood cinema movie. I want to keep that in play here for the conversation.
They said she had elevated.
Sorry, guys.
That she's a sensational actress. We know what kind of a job she did in Malcolm X. We know what type of job she did and What's Love Got to Do with It. Playing Tina Turner. We know all of the marvelous roles that she's been, but now on 911, not only as a lead actress, but an executive producer on the show. She's broken barriers because now it's reported she's going to be making more than $450,000 per episode. But there's always a few. Just like with the men, there's Morgan Freeman, there's Will Smith, there's Denzel Washington.
Come on, Stephen A.
They stand out above the crowd, but the vast majority of others, you heard Terrence Howard recently complaining about the kind of stuff that transpires in Hollywood. Taraji P. Henson is another matter. She's another matter because she recently spoke as a guest being interviewed by Gayle King on Sirius XM. Taraji P. Henson became very, very emotional when asked if there is any truth to reports that she is contemplating giving up acting altogether. Listen to what this woman had to say. Now, we could sit up there and go off and we could say, come on, come on, come on, but I don't want to hear that shit. We're talking about one of the great ones here that was reduced to tears because of a simple question that made her inflect and contemplate what kind of future was worth having if it was in the acting industry because of what she's experiencing. I could point out that Keke Palmer and Gabrielle Union both spoke out, proclaiming they agreed totally with Taraji and that she ain't tell one single lie about the disparity of pay for Black actresses. Okay? And I, for one, can tell you that because Black actresses have been telling me that for years. The list goes on and on about the multitude of actresses who have spoken about the disparity in pay. What was Gabrielle Union paid when she was in Bad Boys 2 with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence?
What?
I know they were paid at least $20 million.
What?
I don't think she got one.
Wait, Stephen A. Wait, I gotta pause that here, guys. Wait. Is Stephen A. really trying to make an argument about Gabrielle Union in Bad Boys 2? Y'all want to know something? I remember I went to see Bad Boys 2 at the show. Remember, I took my ex-girlfriend to see it at that time. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know something? I didn't even know she was in the movie until I got to the show and saw that she was in the movie. We don't go watch Bad Boys because of Gabrielle Union. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith and two cops running around Miami shooting up bad guys. That's why we went to the show, to see Bad Boys, Bad Boys 2, and Bad Boys for Life. Everybody else who are supporting actors, they were just filling. All right. So him trying to make it a debate or make an argument that Gabrielle Union didn't get pay that much money for Bad Boys 2 is because no one didn't come to see you. This is Stephen A. Smith constantly preaches about being a capitalist in a capitalist society. So if they're going to place people in movie roles, it's because of certain people who killed the audition because they're going to fit the script with the character. But also, too, you're getting paid what you're generating, what your market value is. Gabrielle didn't have no goddamn market value in 2002, 2003. Matter of fact, she didn't have a leading role movie until after that when she did Deliverance from Eva. And she was a leading role, but how many people in that ensemble cast helped carry that movie? right? So I will get back to it here, but how the hell that you gonna make an argument for Gabrielle Union getting paid more money in Bad Boys 2 when nobody, you ask anybody who watched Bad Boys 2, then say, damn, I gotta watch Bad Boy 2 for Gabrielle Union. It don't work that way. They went to go see Bad Boys for Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. After that, everybody's gravy. Everybody's just filling. It's just a sprinkle on top. If y'all try to sell it saying, oh, Gabrielle Union, Martin Lawrence, man, people ain't gonna go see that crap. Man, stop that, Stephen A. That Gabrielle Union had no play in the money and the box office numbers that it did. It was all Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. We got to stop this because you're in a hit movie doesn't mean that you were the success of that hit movie. The 2 stars drove that money to make the millions that it did. Come on, brother.
I think that might be pushing it. She was damn near the star of the movie.
That don't mean nothing.
Bad Boys 2 was a hell of a movie.
It was.
And she was damn near the star.
She was not the star. Hold on.
Her role was just as prominent as those two.
No. Stop it, Stephen A. Stop that. No. You could. Here's the thing. When we look at movie roles, when we watch movies and characters, here's what you got to ask yourself. Could you replace that character, that person with someone else playing that character, and will the movie succeed? For Bad Boys, you can't replace Will Smith. He is Mike Lowry, all right? You can't replace Martin Lawrence. I forgot his character's name. You know, the married man, stuff like that. You can't replace them. You could have put any female actress in Gabrielle Union's role. Give me a young black actress at that time, and it would have, who can really act and can do a little bit of stunts with the little action stuff going on there, and it would still done the same numbers. That is the key, guys, when you look at these movies here. If you replace a person and put another character in there, how would that movie do? You can't replace Martin Lawrence. You can't replace Will Smith, but you could have replaced Gabrielle Union. Just because she was like one of the leads in the movie, because she played, Martin Lawrence's sister, that doesn't mean that she deserved more money because people didn't pay to go see her. And then after the fact, when I watched reruns of Bad Boys 2, I didn't go rewatch for Gabrielle Union. I watched it because of Martin Lawrence acting a goddamn fool and Will Smith acting a goddamn fool. Lord have mercy, guys. Let's continue.
And still, the disparity. Keke Palmer's qualified. She's been in this business since she was a child. She's qualified to make those statements. Vanessa Williams, both Vanessa Williams. Because there's 2 of them.
I did too, Sheila.
The former Miss America and the other one. They've spoken out in the past, along with various others.
Good point, Clifton.
When I think about the marvelous black actresses, I'm thinking about Gabrielle Union. You know.
Hold on. He's going on. Stephen A., can we give this man a glass of water? Because he's dry off his simping right now. Clifton, that's a good question. I want to stop this here. I just want to get my talking points off here. Better question. If she was so good, where was her spinoff? Good point here. Because when you got a blockbuster movie like Bad Boys 2, and if a character has such a significant role, these studios would love to do anything more than do spinoffs to recreate a whole new movie from original to build a franchise, because that's easy then. Because all you're doing is say, hey, just write a script because we got something here. Let's just pour gasoline and put some money in gasoline. Let's make this money. We'll have Martin Lawrence and Will Smith do their Bad Boys, and we could do a spinoff called Bad Girls, right? Good point there, Clifton. If she was such a prominent role, and then the Q ratings, and you go through the back, it's like, hey, we could give her a spinoff called Bad Girls for Life. Nah, see, that's a good point here, Clifton. That's why I rock with you, Clifton. Even though me and you go back and forth on John Morant, that's why I rock with you. What you also see you saying, Clifton? You say you could have put Taraji in that movie. You could, Clifton. Hey, Taraji was just getting started around that time, remember? She wasn't that big back in 2002, 2003. I mean, she was doing her thing, but she wasn't big time like she is now. Like I said, you could have put any major young black actress in that role you had to be young because you had to play the sister who had a little bit of athleticism because you got to play and a cop and all the action stuff. But if you could have put who else we say like Gabrielle Union, you could have put Megan Good in that role. Any other black actress could have fit that there. Good point, Clifton. I rock it. Stop it, man. That's it. I had to get him worked up here. Clifton says, to be honest, I had no idea who Keke was until a couple years ago. I knew who she was, but I didn't think she was this A-list actress that Stephen A. trying to talk about, Clifton. Like, I remember her getting her really big start with Ice Cube and Big Shot, because she's originally from out here in the south suburbs of Illinois, right? But like when I saw her do a couple of Tyler Perry movies, but she's not an A-list actress, So yeah, let's get back into it here.
You know how I feel about Sanaa Lathan. How about Regina King? How about Regina Hall?
Okay.
How about Vanessa Williams? How about, the list, Kerry Washington, Angela.
Kerry Washington ain't doing movies. You just said that there. Hold on. You see how he's all over the place here? What is the last movie you saw Kerry Washington do? But you want to know something? She got the raise when she was doing Scandal from $80,000 an episode to $250,000 an episode. She was getting paid handsomely here at the end here. I don't know what the final numbers were. I know that, of course, white actresses like the people on Friends were getting paid $1 million an episode right there. So I don't know the numbers of what Scandal was doing. I know it was a big major hit. But here's the problem that I have here with Stephen A. doing. I'm going to keep repeating this here. TV response and the movie response, what the reviews and the money they bring in from TV compared to movies. Kerry Washington is a TV star. She is not a movie star. There's a difference. Denzel is a movie star, not a TV star. When you seen Denzel doing TV shows? Nah, because Denzel knows he can go on the set, work for 2 or 3 months, and get $20 million and call it a day. He ain't a TV star. You're mixing TV and movie again. Oh, let's continue.
Angela Bassett, who I just brought up, Viola Davis, Alfre Woodard. There's marvelous black actresses all over the place. With the skills, ability, and the draw, they certainly don't diminish the quality or compromise the draw of the films they participate in. The love, where is it? And why am I going off about this? Because you know what? Men need to speak up.
Lights up, y'all.
Don't we talk about being leaders? Don't we talk about standing up and making sure that we highlight the plight of the desolate and the disenfranchised, those who are not in some of the privileged positions that we're in, even though we're not as black men?
Wait a minute. We're talking about women making $250,000 an episode? Is that the argument we're doing here? Because what we're talking about here, we're arguing for the 1%. That's what we're doing here right now. We're arguing for the 1%. And I get it. People should get their given pay, what they're worth, and what they bring. But we over here arguing for the 1%. At the end of the day, these folks here, even though there is a good argument that they might be getting underpaid, right? But you're getting underpaid with $1 million a year salaries, right? So Stephen A is trying to be on his high horse right now when the average person ain't gonna go cry for you, Argentina. You know what I mean? It's one thing if we're talking about like the NIL. I want to use that analogy. College athletes are able to make money off their name, image, and likeness, but still these universities are not paying these kids. See, if the universities were paying these kids, which they should be doing because they're pocketing all the money, and these kids are the reason why they're pocketing all this money, right? That's what we should be complaining about more, not millionaires who there is the argument that they're getting underpaid. Let's continue.
The challenges that a woman face, that a black woman face every single day.
Good point.
As somebody who was raised by 5 of them, I would know.
Good point, Terrence.
And so when I hear the complaints and then I see the emotional reaction from a Taraji P. Henson, her?
What?
I'm like, if you screwing her over, who are you not screwing over? I'm just looking at some of these credits here.
Oh, let's get into these credits.
Taraji's credits.
Okay, let's get into it here.
New Color Purple coming out Christmas.
18 million.
Figures. How about A Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons?
Hold on. Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons. That's Brad Pitt's film. See, y'all gotta remember, that's Brad. If Brad Pitt ain't in the movie ain't getting made. If Brad Pitt is not doing his thing in that movie, no one's talking about Benjamin Buttons. You know what I'm saying? So before when you're the supporting actor, you can't be demanding top dollar. Brad Pitt is getting the check. Everybody else is you got to get in where you fit in here, man. Come on. And on top of that, too, Taraji's like the 8th lead in that movie. She wasn't the 2nd lead. She wasn't the 3rd lead. She had a significant role in the movie. But if you're like the 4th, 5th, 6th down the line here, you can't expect to be making a gang of money, especially the year when it came out. Lord have mercy. Stephen A. is really trying, ain't he?
By the way, received the Best Supporting Actress nomination for that, brother. How about Hustle and Flow with her and Terrence Howard? How about that?
Terrence Howard got paid no money to do that movie. I heard Terrence Howard made under $100,000 to do that movie, guys. Well under $100,000. You don't see Terrence Howard complain about Hustle and Flow. He's complaining about Marvel because you know how much money he lost between him and Robert Downey Jr., but you don't hear Terrence talk at all about Hustle and Flow because he knew taking little money for that movie role was going to catapult him. Sometimes you got to take the small movie roles or the small change that you know that could be something that's going to build your career for the rest of your life here. Man, Terrence didn't make no money for that film. I don't know what he got in the back end. I assume because of how much he made, they had to score some back end points, right? To get that for how much he made under $100,000 for that movie. But you don't see Terrence complaining. So if Terrence ain't complaining, then she can't complain.
The Karate Kid, Think Like a Man 1 and 2. Yeah.
Hold on. Think Like a Man 1 and 2. Did anybody go see Think Like a Man for Taraji? I'm pausing a lot here because we got to get into these. He's just trying to throw all these movies, which were some of them really good movies. A lot of movies we all watch here. But Think Like a Man and Think Like a Man 2. Who's in that movie? Kevin Hart. I want to see Kevin Hart for that movie. Gary Owen's in the movie. Even though Gary Owen wasn't the top man, he was like the 5th man lead in that movie. Gary Owen, Kevin Hart, I forgot Turtle who played in. I always call him Turtle. He played in Entourage. All the men I went to see, and then when you get to the women, then you had Megan Good, and then Taraji's like the 7th lead in both movies. She's the 7th lead. It's an ensemble cast. Like, just because it's a big movie or it did numbers doesn't mean that everybody deserves to get paid. It's about who are people going to see for those movies. I'm stopping a lot here because he's pushing, guys. Everybody would say Think Like a Man 2 for Kevin Hart. Come on. Kevin Hart drove that movie. Kevin Hart, and because of Steve Harvey. Ugh.
The Family That Prays, remember her in that?
Yeah, Tyler Perry
Ice
movie.
Age, Proud Mary, where she was an assassin taking.
Proud Mary was horrible. I'm stopping. We're killing Stephen A. right now, man. Proud Mary was horrible. I tried to give it a chance. I was like, oh, Taraji playing a hit woman? Let me go check it out. Man, I got through 20 minutes of that movie and I turned the channel. I said, no, never again. Never again. What are we talking about here? See, what Stephen A is doing here is doing what a lot of simping ass men doing here. Just because they were in these movies, you're just gonna name off movies like this movie did over 50 million. This movie did over 80 million. This movie did 100 million. How come she's not getting paid? Well, how many actors were in the movies? What was her lead in the movie? Did people go spend the ticket dollars to go see her or somebody else? See, I'm stopping a lot here because we just can't let that go over our head here. We got to discuss the movies that he's bringing up here. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get back up in the comment section here. Omar says, getting $2 million to do something you love isn't a bad deal. Man, because she threw out the number, Omar, like 10 million. So if she ever made 10 million, then every other male actor who made 10 million is doing the same thing that she did. And now she wants to complain about quitting acting because of that. Oh my God, it's killing me, guys. Right, Kevin Hart, brother. You ever seen Think Like a Man? Clifton, it's actually pretty decent though, man. Like, hey, that's a good Saturday afternoon watch. Nothing's on TV, Clifton, and you turn on the TV and it's on. It's a good watch, man. It's pretty funny. You know, I'm not a big Steve Harvey fan, but Kevin Hart, drives it. You know, especially I'm a big Vegas fan, so I love Vegas. For the movie. So the second one at least. So yeah. So hey, Stuart in the building. What's going on, Stuart? Stuart Somerville in the building, dropping the $9.99, $10 house. What's going on, brother? I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you're going to have a good New Year's. Always coming through, showing love. Check it out. Stuart got no questions. He got no comments. Man, he dropping this for the love of the game, y'all. My man, Stuart, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, you guys can do the same here too, guys. We cooking. We're grilling Stephen A. Smith right now because it just seemed like he just throwing out talking points just because he may be a friend of Taraji. And it sounds like, too, because of the fact he's trying to holla. Because he just going off. He got his cape on here. He got his cape on here. Appreciate you, Stuart. Thank you, brother, for the holla, man. I appreciate you coming through. And I hope I'm giving you a good live stream too, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Sheila says, I've never seen the first one. Yeah, go check it out, Sheila. It's not that bad. You know, it's a good Saturday afternoon watch. You clean the house. I don't want to think like a man. I'm a woman. I hear you. I hear you. I ain't mad at the movie, guys. I'm just letting you know. It's a funny. If a movie's funny, it's funny. If it kills time, it kills time. You know what I mean? Let's see here. You never saw it too? Man, a lot of people never saw it. Hidden Figures. Yeah, she was in Hidden Figures, Stuart. Right. Let me see here. Clifton says, amen to you. Keep that feminine frame. Exactly, Clifton. Yeah, keep Sheila like that. There's no one to color purple I want to see. I hear you, Derek. I hear you. Says, I remember that trash book by Steve Harvey. My female coworkers were passed around like candy. Here's another thing, Clifton. He didn't even write the damn book. He got sued for it, but somehow he got away from it. A woman originally wrote the book. The original book, everything. If y'all do the homework and the research, he didn't write that book. He stole that book. That book was written by somebody else. All he did is took the manuscript and put his name on it, man, and then changed a few things to come from a man's perspective in writing that book. He stole that book, man. He says, watch The Prestige if you want to see a great movie. Yeah, I hear you. Let me get back to the video, guys. Let's hear more of Stephen A's cape in here because he's just throwing out movies. But we got to break it down. Think about it. Let me just use an example before I get back to the video. Think like a man. Let's use that for example. Ensemble cast, because it was a couples movie. Like everybody was paired up with somebody. You know, you got Michael Ealy in there. He's bigger than her. Yeah, Michael Ealy. Women went to see Michael Ealy over Taraji P. Henson, and y'all ladies know it. You know, you got Gary Owen, you got Kevin Hart, you know, and then I forgot the other bald head brother, Romy. I think his first name is Romy. I can never pronounce his last name. But everybody was paired up with somebody. So you literally had a core 8 to 9 characters. So if you have a core 8 to 9 characters that does 30 million in the opening weekend, and Taraji's like the 5th lead, what do you expect the studio to pay the 5th female or the 4th female lead? No, I'll be better than that. I'll give her the 3rd female lead, but overall the 6th lead in the movie. How about that? Matter of fact, who she was paired up with was Terrence J. Women went to see Terrence J before they went to see Taraji P. Henson. We forgot about Terrence J in the movie. Terrence J was in that movie. Women went to see Terrence J. Women went to see Michael Ealy. Everybody went to see Kevin Hart overseeing Taraji P. Henson. But we want to bring that up there. Who's going to get paid when you do the numbers? Say who is going to drive to go see this movie? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get back to it.
Taking people out. Killed Danny Glover, by the way. What about TV show Empire?
There we go now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's talk about TV now.
Taraji P. Henson, this is who we're talking about now. She's won 33 film or television acting awards and has received 76 nominations. 76! 76! 11-time NAACP Image Award winner. 3 Emmy nominations.
Emmys is for TV.
2016 Best Actress in a Television Series Drama.
TV again.
An Emmy Award winner for Empire.
TV again.
5 Screen Actors Guild nominations. 1 win for Hidden Figures.
Hidden
11
Figures, okay.
BET Award nominations.
We don't count BET. We don't do a BET.
Why am I going here?
I want to hear it. Why?
Didn't I tell y'all? You remember when society as a whole was singing this mea culpa after George Floyd was murdered by the cop Derek Chauvin? What does this have to do with that? I'll tell you what it has.
What's going on, Jay?
Do you remember what I said back then? I said back then, the knee on George Floyd's neck is not the reason you saw race riots in the streets of America. The knee on George Floyd's neck was a metaphor to illustrate, in the eyes of the world what Black people believe we go through every day in our society. We consistently feel like there's a foot or there's a knee, proverbially speaking, on our necks.
Got to do with Taraji. Now I got to really hear this.
Limiting us from what we've earned.
Oh, we turn this to race
now. What we've earned. That's what she's talking about. She talked about how no matter what you achieve, and no matter how much people bloviate about you and they sing your praises and they talk about you, when negotiations roll around, you back down to here. And what I continuously say to everybody is, if white America is going through the same thing, we do not have a problem in this country. We have a problem in this country because we know that there's a disparity. That you can be at the top, that you can be number one, that you can be the best, that you can work your ass off, that you can go tirelessly marching forward to do everything that you have to do, to be the best, produce the results, and still you get marginalized. You get held back.
I got to pause here. Stephen A. Smith is right, but he's trying to use this message here for Taraji P where he is flat out goddamn wrong. Know why I'm saying that here? You're naming all these accolades that she's won, and good for her. The things that she's done, I say 95% of her accolades came from her character as Cookie Lines in Empire. She played that role, was like 5 or 6 seasons that was on the air for like 5. It was on from 2015, like 2020, 2021. So when you have that consistency of a TV show, all those accolades come from the TV show. What is Taraji P crying about? Her pay for a movie. We're not talking about a pay for the TV show. If Taraji P was doing another TV show, it was on the air for 2 or 3 seasons. If it was number one and she was underpaid, making like $80,000 an episode, then we would have a better argument to come to the table and say, you know what? She is being railroaded. She is being lowballed, right? But that's not what we're talking about here, Stephen A. We're talking about the difference in pay per episode compared to an ensemble cast movie. I'm going to keep coming back to it. I'm going to keep coming back to that. And I want to keep coming back to that. We, our people, can be simple as slow, especially when it comes to Black people, when we see us crying about something. When in actuality, if we want to pull the thread and find out what it really is, and if it was a TV show, you know what I'll be? We'd be right with her then, guys. I will be honest. If she was being underpaid and the TV show was number one, it was hitting these crazy ratings, advertising dollars were up, and it was beating everybody by millions of viewers, then we can say, you know what? The system is wrong, guys. They dogging our sister out here, and she deserves to get a pay raise because she is the lead, and she's driving all this revenue, and everybody's watching. But you want to name accolades. Accolades don't equal financial success. Let me repeat that again, guys. Receiving accolades does not normally mean that it's going to drive financial future success. What am I talking about here? Let's bring it back to the men here for a second before I let Stephen A. go finish this video out here, right? You know me, near and dear, I'm all about boxing. So I will talk about an older analogy here. Bernard Hopkins, right? Bernard Hopkins, a Black fighter, one of the greatest middleweight champions of all time, and one of the greatest fighters we had in our current century here. He was undisputed at 160 pounds, and he was the man. He wasn't undisputed, but he was the man unified champion at 175 pounds. He was fighting till he's damn near 50 years old, right? But what happened when he fought Oscar De La Hoya almost 20 years ago in 2004? He held 3 belts, and Oscar De La Hoya had 1 belt. But you want to know what happened? And Bernard Hopkins had the accolades. He was the middleweight champion. He was the reigning champion. Ain't no one beat that man for like a decade after Roy Jones had beat him the first time, right? What happened? When Oscar came into play, what did he say? Catch weight at 155 pounds, not even 160. And he only had 1 belt, the WBO belt, which wasn't even a real belt at the time. It became a real belt after the fact there to try to create this new 4-belt era. But what happened there? Bernard Hopkins, with his accolades and being the man, had to take less money. Now you may say, Dave, how's that apply here? Because we can say that Bernard had all these accolades. Bernard is a champion. He ain't been beat for years. He is the man in that division. He deserves to get paid more. Wrong. Who deserves to get paid is the people who pay to see, who brings the butts in the seats. And that was Oscar De La Hoya. People paid for the pay-per-views and people paid to go to the building to see the Golden Boy fight here. So even though that Bernard Hopkins had the accolades, was the champion, was the man, he had to take less money because who the people pay to see. That's the same thing here, guys, when it comes to TV. Do the people pay to see you? That's how you're going to get paid. Your accolades do not actually mean success for financial in the future. Hold on. Shout out to my man MOP. Been a member for 15 months saying, dang, Steven, that forehead, IMAX looking F moist. Appreciate that, MOP. With the members chat here. And shout out to my man Clifton with the $5 holla turned the chat green here. What you got, me, brother? Let's face it. The NCAA award and BET awards can be bought with a donation. Hey, stop playing with me, man. Yo, you ain't lying about that, Clifton. Hey, brother Clifton. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Let me go ahead and do that right there, too, as well. That's right, man. The BET awards, it's a joke. Like, whenever I hear who wins female rapper of the year every year at the BET awards, you know it's a goddamn joke. All right. I mean, literally, they'll have people nominated. And I was like, I never even heard of this girl before. I had to go Google. I was like, yo, this woman ain't even came on my Apple Music. How the hell she get nominated? Right. I have Apple's music subscription like the last 6-7 years. And every time they have the BET awards for the women rapper of the year, and I'm like, I don't even know who the hell that woman is. Shout out to you, Clifton. Thank you for that holler, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Jay says, Taraji got old lady jaws now. Hey, come on, man. That's wild. Hey, what's going on, man? You ninja watching? Cool, brother. Check y'all check your comments on the replay. Clifton says, Arnold Schwarzenegger hasn't had any movie awards. Did that matter when he got paid? Great point, Clifton. And here's the thing, too, Clifton. Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't no good actor. But you know what, though? One thing we pay Arnold to see, the action movies. We want to see him beat people up. We want to see him blow things up. We want to see him punch people in the face, blow up motorcycles, and say, hasta la vista, baby. He ain't no actor. He never won no awards. But you know what, though? Terminator made a gang of money. You know why? Because people want to watch Arnold just blow things up. It's about what the people want, not because people gave you an award or accolades. Good point, man. It says, my liver, right, Clifton? My liver. What's going on, Charles? Black men gotta learn how business works. Yeah. I mean, the business game. PA says, back in the day, Arnold would pack a theater. Dog, PA, you ain't lying. Arnold would pack. I never forget my dad taking me to see Terminator 2 back in 1989 or 1990 when it came out, because I remember seeing that the same summer of House Party 1. My dad took me to see House Party 1 and Terminator 2 in the same year, right? But you know what, though? That tells you everybody and mom went to see an Arnold movie, and Arnold never got no dang award, especially no NAACP or whatever white awards they give to Arnold, they ain't gonna give it to him. It's like, no, you get this money. Jay, right, man. Get to the chopper now. Hey, man. Hey. I know what you meant, man. I figured, Charles. I figured it was a typo. You good, brother. You good, man. Don't worry about it. It's you too. All right, let's get back to let's hear some more what Stephen A. Smith's got to say, man. This is wild, man, because he just talked off emotion. He just talked off emotion of just basis because she cried, right? I ain't making no money. Oh my God, she's crying. We gotta go to her defense. Wait a minute. Just because someone's crying, don't mean we gotta run to them. Why are they crying? A millionaire crying because she gotta pay her team. I gotta pay my team, and so I ain't making no money. Wait, so Taraji, in your example of 10 million, you think you deserve 15, 20 million? Like Denzel, like Will Smith, like Leonardo DiCaprio? Stop playing with me, guys.
I am not talking about myself. This is about Taraji B. Henson and Black actresses. My story's a little bit different because no matter what I think I deserve, it's not like I'm not getting anything. I'm living quite well these days. So I'm not talking about me specifically with this particular subject, even though there are always elements and remnants that apply to anybody who's Black with regards to what I'm saying. What I'm using is to highlight the level of frustration that Taraji P. Henson, that Gabrielle Union, that Keke Palmer and others have expressed, and Robin Thede is justified.
Hold on. Why does Keke Palmer deserve top dollar? I'm not trying to take money out of her pocket. My thing is, why does Keke Palmer deserve A-list money? It's a good question. Like, the roles that she's done, she's a decent actor. I'm not taking that away from her. Her skill set, she's a decent actor. The point I'm saying here is, what roles that she has done that requires her to get paid top-notch dollar? Because last time I checked, Keke Palmer's elevation came up when she was on, I believe it was Good Morning America for the 3rd hour segment when she was on the show. Was it Good Morning America with her and Michael Strahan for a period of time? See, when her pay came up once again from TV, daytime TV, not even a reoccurring role in a series, talk TV with Good Morning America. That's a 3-hour show that runs 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Keke Palmer's an actress. She sings, but her glory recently was Good Morning America. Once again, TV. So are we saying again, TV success should get you paid to dictate your movie career? Come on, guys.
Justified. Don't get me started with the Black female comedians, how hilarious they are and what level of love they don't get.
You got that right, Terrence.
And I'm sure Black men got it bad too. And oh, by the way, there's some white folks that got it bad. Because
I paused a lot here. I got a lot to say. I'm going to the comment section. Robin Thede, she's an actress as well as a comedian. Clifton, I've seen her do a lot of. She was on she had her own TV show at one time on BET. So if you guys don't watch BET, you're not gonna know who Robin Thede is. That's Wonder Clifton. If you ain't watching BET, and the show that she had didn't last long, but also too, if I remember correctly, I believe Robin Thede was. I don't know if I got her mixed up. She may have played Kevin Hart's lawyer in Husbands of Hollywood, that TV show. I think that's Robin Thede. I may have got my light-skinned sisters mixed up, but I think that's her. But she also did some other things too. But she's funny, she's smart. But once again, just because you're funny and smart doesn't mean that you command top dollar. And then when they did give her a TV show, it got canceled within 1 season on BET. So you know what that says? Even Black folks weren't even supporting Robin Thede when she got her own joint. We got to remember that here. When it comes to TV and Hollywood, the people speak with what they watch. When they turn the TV on and then your television rating goes to the higher numbers here, so how many people are watching when you come on the tube here? Not because that you're good and you're outspoken. We got to come back to that here. Clifton also says, I saw Keke in the movie Nope, and it was trash. Yeah, Nope wasn't that. I saw Nope, it was okay, but, it was, a Jordan, what's his name film, I mean, she was okay. She wasn't great. You know what I mean? It ain't like like you saw her and it's like, wow, she needs to get $5 million a movie now. I ain't like that. Serious, like, yo, I wouldn't mind seeing her in another movie role, because if you put in the right role, she could probably kill the role, but doesn't mean that she deserves top billing pay. It seems like if we have people who are successful, it seems like they automatically deserve to get paid. But no, in entertainment, the people decide who get paid by who watches and who pays with a damn movie ticket. Man, what are you saying here, Omar? Taraji could have played that role. Yeah, that's the whole point. All these roles they want to bring up here, we could have replaced them with any of the major Black actresses and would the movie miss a beat? Matter of fact, with Keke Palmer, put any young under 30-year-old Black woman in that role there for Nope. I think it does the same thing, guys. Not just any, it has to be a decent one, at least on par with Keke or better. I think it does. I think it even does better if you put someone else in that movie outside of Keke Palmer. That's just me personally. Trash. Clifton on a roll today. Clifton, hey man, I got Clifton started today. This is Clifton's wheelhouse now. He's like, damn, Dave, I'm man, trash. I got Clifton going here. Let's continue, guys.
They've been underappreciated as well. It's just that their cases are not universal across the board. Everywhere you turn with black folks, they can tell you these stories. That's not always the case with others. But Taraji has a point.
Does she?
And guess what? It's not going to get any better unless she has others willing to speak up for her.
Oh, boy.
We'll play the clips of her crying and getting emotional and stating what she stated, and that's fine. But we'll forget about it in an hour.
Of course we will.
Unless we care.
We don't care, actually, Stephen A.
Unless we care that our sisters are hurt from consistently being marginalized.
Millionaire actresses are hurt because they got to pay a team and got to pay Uncle Sam top dollar. Okay, Stephen A. Because I'm still sticking by her analogy of making 10 million. Because if you're making 10 million, Taraji, that means that you're making more than a whole bunch of black male actors, right? So I keep going back to that. I'm sounding like a broken record. But my thinking is when you go back to the beginning of the live stream, the way she broke down, if you make 10 million and Uncle Sam gets a cut, then you got to pay your team. And then, like, that's everybody who's in the 8-figure bracket. Everybody's in that same boat because she cried about it. We got to run to her aid. You know what, though? Let Denzel complain about $10 million and have that same argument. You know what we all going to say? Denzel, you one of the greatest actors of our time here. Stop complaining. You're making millions of dollars doing these movies here. You know what, though? You got a team, and your team helped you to get to this point here as well. You know, I'm going to keep coming back to that, man. I'm sick and tired of hearing that.
And being minimized and not having their value validated. I'm quite sure that police officers, nurses, doctors, accountants, broadcasters, lawyers, brokers, traders, I don't give a damn what profession it is.
Really?
If you're a woman, you're usually not treated to the level you deserve.
Oh, no. Stephen A's going there. Oh.
Something's got to change.
He went there, guys.
And I'm not sure the right thing to do is to blame Oprah like some reports have done.
But she went in on Oprah. I know after the fact, you know, they had a sit down, but it's not about reports. Her and her peoples went in on Oprah publicly, man. Oprah's the producer of the movie. Her production company was behind The Color Purple. And what do producers are in charge of? Majority of being a producer of a movie or the production team or that company is managing the budget of the expenses. That is a major part of being a producer or the production team. You're going by the day-to-day expenditures, making sure that everything, the movie's on schedule, making sure you're not overspending, not going over budget, and making sure that all the costs are within when you did the framework of the business deal to the community of that movie. So if Oprah is part of the production team and Taraji is crying about pay, that pay partially came from Oprah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she may not have been number one responsible, but you know what, though? You got her phone number. All you got to do is make the phone call, and they go there. You still accepted the deal. Here's the thing here. All these talks, this movie was recorded, was filmed, and done over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And so now we're getting to this point talking about, Oprah, woody, woody, woo. Oprah's part of the process. She's part of the gatekeepers. She's the one part of cutting the checks here. So we can't complain about white America and Hollywood when Oprah is a part of the establishment being a black woman and she didn't pay Taraji. Like I said, she blows her money on them big mansions. She going broke because she's getting older. Therefore, less roles. I hear you, Shia. Yeah, this pay gap is killing me, guys. This pay gap is killing me. I tell you. So it hurt, but still makes more than 99% of the world's population. That's the biggest thing, too. Like, you really want us to cry for you, Argentina, when you're the 1%. You're just complaining because you feel that instead of you making $2 million a movie, that you should get $5 million a movie. Or if you're making $5 million a movie, that you should get $10 million a movie. Or if you did make $10 million a movie, you deserve to get $20 million. That's where we're at right now. Here's the thing here. How about you cut corners? Get a smaller team and cut costs. How about that? You're Taraji P. You got a name. Hire somebody top dog as a bulldog, as an agent or a manager, because she fired her whole team after this, guys. She fired her team. So you know what that says? Hire a better team if you're cutting them 30% and you're not getting the deal done. How about that? Hire someone who's a powerhouse, that's a bulldog negotiator to get what you want. But when you sign your name on the contract, you shouldn't cry about it because you physically signed. If you didn't like the deal, you walk away from the deal. But if there's a contract and you're John Hancock's under, no one put a gun to your head. Come on now. Oprah only had to say the word and Taraji, whatever, see the rate. Thank you, Clifton. You think that if Oprah really wanted to, before they even sat down to start reading scripts and doing table reads, they can be like, Taraji, come here. I talked to your manager. We're going to take care of this pay here. You good. Now go act. That's all Oprah had done from the over a year ago. Come on, man. Yeah, cry me a river. Yeah, this sisterhood don't matter when it comes to money. Thank you, Clifton. The sisterhood don't matter when it comes to capitalism because everybody's a business person. And Oprah is going to be a business person first, then a black woman second. That's what we're seeing here. Oprah's a businesswoman first, then she's black second. Let's finish this off here.
Executive producers don't pay salaries. The studios do.
I know that, but they're in charge of the salaries.
The networks do. We get.
Yes, but they're in charge. The pay, right? The pay. But who is in charge of the budget, things of that nature? The studio. So, of course, that could have went straight to Oprah. He's being very vague on that. That's the reason why I broke down the producer breakdown in a basic terms here, right? I know the studio cuts the check, but it's got to come through the production company. I made sure I did that. This is my first time actually watching this whole video. So I just want to make sure I said that for that here. Let's continue now.
Get that. But you do have a voice. And if you have a voice, you should fight for those voices. And it ain't just about the voices speaking up to make sure folks get work. It's about making sure they're rewarded for the work they actually do in a fashion that doesn't enslave them to having to continuously work.
Enslave them?
Until they're spent and completely exhausted. That's what we're talking about here.
We went with slavery now?
Taraji P. Henson is talking about.
Did we really go there? A millionaire talking about being a slave?
I hope y'all all have listened.
I did listen, Stephen A.
Because I know I have.
You know, you talking.
I hear you loud and clear.
Smoking talk in the building.
I hear you, girl. But don't ever, ever think about leaving this industry. You're too gifted. You're too special. And you're too needed to walk away. You black, girl.
We're done with Stephen A. there. We're done. That's the end of the video there, guys. What's going on, Jurgen? Okay, I hear you. Let me just do a little bit of, let's just sum this up here before we move on to the next video, right? We're crying over millionaires who's making good salaries, but is complaining about their pay, but they're not the leads. See, here's another thing that we got to break down too as well. If Taraji was the lead role, the lead, like the female A and then the male A, but it's her movie, so she's number one. Then we found out that she was making like $300,000 for a movie that did like 50 million. Then I'd be like, yeah, that's messed up. Like a good example was Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Home Alone made over $100 million lifetime, and he got paid like $50,000. Y'all remember that? Because here's the thing, though. No one knew that Home Alone would be this big box office smash, and then here's this little child actor. So you're saying, hey, Macaulay Culkin, like 9, 11 years old, 50,000, that's good. This is your first major role. Congrats. I mean, come on. It's your first role. You just can't say, it's my first time. I'm going to go get, 200, 2 million, something like that. No. But what happened, though, is that when the second movie came out, they renegotiated that deal. He got paid. He got paid with Home Alone too. But the point, though, is that he was the lead. He was underpaid. It did success. So when it came to the second one, it was like, yo, we're going to get that chick. It's going to be on 50,000 this time. But you may say, hey, Dave, Macaulay Culkin is white. What are you trying to say? Taraji's black. Yeah. Well, Macaulay was the lead. How many lead roles did Taraji P's had? Not ensemble. We're talking lead. What women want, or what men want, I can't remember that. What men want. Like I said, that did pretty good. Like I said, budget 20 million, made 72 million. And then she was a 3-part lead in Hidden Figures that made 200 million, right? But here is the issue, and I want to go back to it again. Then Sheila said, then his parents stole his money. You're right about that, Sheila. Thank God Macaulay Culkin was best friends with Michael Jackson. Because during that time period when his parents stole that money, Michael's like, don't worry, Macaulay, I got you. You were not alone. I got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Thank God he was Michael Jackson's best friend because his parents stole his money and Michael was right there with Macaulay. Don't worry, Macaulay. You'll never be home alone with me around. Sorry, guys. That's a bad Michael Jackson. Why did I do that? But the point I'm saying, though, is that Macaulay was the lead. Taraji's not the lead in all her movies. When we talk about the voiceover work, come on. No one knew. I didn't know Taraji did all those voiceover movies. I had no idea. And I watched those movies. You know what that means? I didn't even recognize her damn voice. Then when you look at the leads that she does have, I can't watch them because what she's doing, she's picking bad scripts. And if I can't watch the movie, how can I appreciate her acting? And if the movie's that bad, can I really appreciate her acting when everybody else's roles is janky as hell? You see how that works? It's a trickle-down effect when you pick a bad movie and the movie's badly written and it has a bad setup. And then even though you may have a good actor, good actress, everybody else is suck butt forever. So you're like, I can't sit there and try to enjoy it because everybody else around her is doo-doo. It's kind of like the Memphis Grizzlies right now. Right, Clifton? Ja Morant, by himself over there, but then he gets suspended, and all Memphis is over there being last in the Western Conference, right? Ja Morant picking the wrong moves so that Memphis is doing bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I had to do that to you, Clifton. Sorry, I had to do that. He wasn't underpaid. He was a child actor of 100 other applicants. I know, Clifton, but when I say underpaid, they didn't realize that the success that movie did. Because when I say underpaid, it did 50,000 and made over 9 figures. That's what I'm saying there. But you're right. He's a child actor and he got what he got. But that's why you negotiate. You go back to the table for the next joint and you say, hey, we ain't getting 50. You better put a guaranteed base of $1 million on the table because we know we getting this money. Everybody gonna want to see Home Alone 2. But you're right, though. I'm saying that he was underpaid from the dynamics of what the movie made. But he was a child actor and everything like that. You're right, brother. What did she negotiate and accept? Thank you. That's the thing, too. And I want to say this last thing before I move on. She was complaining about quit acting. Let me get this straight, Taraji. If that means you're going to quit acting, does that mean that even though that you're complaining about being underpaid in the world of entertainment, that you at age 53 years old is able to retire and not work for the rest of your life? Is that what we're saying here? Because every average black person here, black man and black woman who is underpaid right now, can't say that. I can't say I'm underpaid. I'm tired of dealing with this here. I'm going to quit working because I'm tired of dealing with these punks here. No, we got bills to pay. I got to pay the water bill right now as we speak. Got water bills, got mortgage, you got rent, you got car notes, you got car insurance, you got homeowner insurance. If you're rent, you got renter's insurance, whatever, ComEd, Nightcore, gas, you got to put gasoline in your car, all these things, guys. The average person complain about the same thing too, and we can't quit. You know what we gotta do? We gotta get up Monday morning and get to work by 8 a.m. Otherwise, they're gonna let us go and find someone else to replace us with to do our job here. If she actually has the opportunity to quit right now, that means that even though that she's complaining about the money, she's been paid handsomely from the 1 percentile where that she needs to actually, she already did fire her team, readdress where she wants her career to be. Are you going to complain about money for movies or are you complaining about TV? Because it's about TV, we need to talk about TV. I don't want to hear about Benjamin Buttons. I don't want to hear about Think Like a Man 1 or 2. I don't want to hear about Acrimony. I don't want to hear about Proud Mary's horrible movie ass. Even the little boy I was watching that movie. This boy came and act. Man, they could have been picked the right little kid act. That boy was horrible in that movie. I hate to say that about the little kid, but I was like, damn it, they were cutting costs here and everything. But if we're not talking about these movies, we're talking about TV. That's different. But these movies here, that's a different negotiating here. And I would assume that Stephen A. being in the world of entertainment knows the difference. But what we got here is that he probably does, but that's not his agenda. His agenda was Taraji's crying, so let's go to bat for Taraji so she can get paid more. But it's bigger than saying since a woman cried, we need to go look to her and she get paid more. How about we look at everything that's on the table, business-wise, where she wants her career to be, what she's trying to do, either in movie or TV, and then go from there. If it's TV, then we can complain. We can go and say, you know what, though, she's underpaid. When it comes to movies, she might be getting paid to what she's getting paid for, guys. If you're the fifth lead, the sixth lead, you do not deserve to get paid number one bill actor lead. This is how it goes. If you are, even on an ensemble cast, if you are not the number one name at the top here, you don't deserve to get the number $1. If people, when they do their reports and find out that if people are not going to movies to see you, doesn't mean you demand 7-8 figures every movie role. No, you eat what you kill, right? In real old school barbarian, like human existence, before modernized things here, we ate when we ate, we kill what we ate. And if you don't kill these roles, you're not going to get paid. Or if you pick the wrong roles, you're not going to get paid right. You know why? Because studios also look at the fact that where is your team and your judgment when you pick these bad movies? That does get held over you too as well. Doesn't matter how good of an actor you are and actors are. If you constantly picking janky ass roles, then what studio's going to say, oh, we want to go and pay you $15 million? Nah, because you've been picking bad. So how do we know that we can trust you with this movie here? Because that's the game plan here. Omar says, guess what? We don't care. Stephen A. voice. Hey, what's going on, D-Score? What are you saying here? Like Don Cheeto said in movie Rosewood, she ain't going nowhere. Hey, D-Score, I'm glad you said Don Cheeto, because check what happened when I mentioned earlier about Terrence Howard with Marvel. What happened to Terrence Howard? He was in that first Iron Man movie. Remember, Terrence Howard was supposed to be War Machine. Remember, go back and watch the end of Iron Man 1 when he's looking at that second suit and it's all steel. He's like, maybe next time. Maybe next time. And at that, we was like, oh, snap. Terrence Howard's gonna be War Machine. Because if y'all big in the back then in 2008, if you knew the comics, we were like, yo, they're gonna do sequels. He's gonna be War Machine. It's gonna be on and pop. We're gonna have a black War Machine. Terrence Howard was up. And then what happened? We start complaining about that money. And him and Robert Downey Jr. got into it. Marvel fired his ass just like they fired Jonathan Majors. And you know what happened when Don Cheadle came to play? D-Score? What did Don Cheadle say? Did he complain about that money? No. Don Cheadle was like, I will take Terrence Howard's pay. And you know what happened after that? He was in Iron Man 2. He was in Iron Man 3. He was in Avengers 1. He was in Age of Ultron. Man, Don Cheadle did like 15. He did like 15 Marvel movies now. Endgame. Matter of fact, they even gave Don Cheadle his own TV show on Disney Plus with no, not him. Did they give him? Was it Don Cheadle? No, not War Machine. No. He was in the one with Samuel Jackson. I forgot. But it's been so many spinoffs with that character. He's been in every single movie since and in multiple TV shows. Don Cheadle's like, yes, they may be paying me a little bit less, but less money. But accumulative work means that I'm making millions over millions over millions. Don Cheadle ain't complaining about that money. It's funny how the men aren't complaining about it because they got to do what they got to do to get this money to generate what they trying to do here. The women are complaining about the same things that men doing here for the longest period of time. Is there a pay issue amongst black people? Yes, it is. My thing is we need to understand the fight before we start complaining and crying because we're going to battle that's going to be losing because you ain't got the right weaponry. You ain't got the right weaponry, guys. Man, oh man. Likes up in the building, man. Likes up in the building. Stewart says, acting is acting. She's a recognized able talent. Her argument is that the compensation not adding up. Not everybody's John Morant. Stewart. Stewart. I love it, Stewart. Exactly. It's not adding up. Not John Morant. Lorenzo in the building. Don Cheadle played in Colors as a Crip game. Yes, he did, man. Don Cheadle. That was like one of his first major roles, man. Especially with Ice-T at the end of the movie. Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. No, let me stop here. Y'all gonna let me start spinning some old Ice-T lyrics, man. Let me stop there with the colors, man. Y'all gonna let me start spinning some Ice-T, man. Don't get me started here. You know I love some Ice-T. Pause. Look at that. Ja. What's going on? Ross says she can't keep up her lifestyle. Shorty bought property in Hollywood, $6.45 million. She did. See, it's the second time I've seen y'all in the chat say this here. So are y'all saying, like, I ain't keeping up with what she's been doing. So are y'all telling me that she's went ahead and bought this expensive ass house recently, or bought some other things in Hollywood recently, and now we're hearing later that she's complaining about her pay? Is that what y'all trying to tell me? If that's the case, then damn. Derek says, the guy who sung in the original Lion King took less money up front. Yeah, what you're talking about is you're talking about Jason Weaver, Derek Gaines. I was talking about him recently to my wifey, right? Derek, you're talking about Jason Weaver. And what he did, he's been talking about this because the story came about like 4 years ago. And when he did the role for Lion King and he was the singer too as well, you got to remember, he played Michael Jackson in the Jacksons. Jason Weaver got a voice. You know what I'm saying? He could play. He was Michael Jackson, right? So back when he was young, he had that child voice and everything. So you're right, Derek. They offer him a gang. I think it's like over like $2 or $3 million to do the role, as well as the music, everything like that, right? And his mom was like, no. We don't want this here because they took that. There's been no back end. There was no recouping. There was no royalties. It's just a flat rate. And so I can't remember the exact dollar amount, but he said he got paid either between $50,000 to $80,000. Now, when you think about the Lion King, you say 50 to 80,000, that's nothing. Like I said, Home Alone money, 50 to 80,000 for Jason Weaver, right? But what happened though? He took the less upfront money so that he can collect back end royalties. Because what people don't understand, guys, that when you take the guaranteed extra money up front, studios can rewrite in those contracts that is an upfront bonus. So then when you take that much off the top, the companies can say to write off saying that you do not get anything until we start making a profit. And then because you got so much money up front, you're going to get less back and pay because you got paid first amongst everybody else. Or you can take less money just to hold you over. And then if it's a success, then you get the success with us too as well. We'll pay you a little bit because you did some work here. But if you really want the true back-end money, you take less, and then you'll be able to collect this money. And what Jason Weaver said, he's still collecting checks to this day, guys. He has made millions on top of millions on top of millions. That's why Jason says that he don't act that often. He can pick and choose when he wants to work. He just started acting a lot more recently on the TV show The Chi. He got a reoccurring role on there. But before that, when you see Jason Weaver, hit or miss every few years, hit or miss, hither until they're to and fro, there and back, far and near, and there and yonder. Right? Because he took that back-end money, took less upfront money 30 years ago, and he's still eating off Lion King to this day. Matter of fact, he just got certified another platinum plaque, and he gets to put the platinum plaque on his wall. He is eating because he's not complaining about the upfront pay. He's saying, give me that back-end money. Shout out to y'all boxers who don't understand that. When people want to pay $20 million, don't even understand that. Why would I take a big upfront guarantee when I'll take less and I'm going to keep getting paid for years and years to come for that back end with that TV cable money? It's a big difference, guys. Let me see what y'all saying here. Let's say here. Yeah, run 100. Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah. What's going on? Pinball in the building. Hope your therapy's going well. Disney be like, Don King bringing up front money as a suitcase. Yeah, man. Yeah, Clifton. Don King jumping like Disney. Only in America. All in America. Yeah, man, I hear you, man. We say Taraji started off late in the game, but she was already about 30 when Baby Boy dropped. Her movie roles haven't produced box office money, and at that point, she's probably reached her apex. I mean, she has done movies that made a lot of money. What I'm saying is the movies are not consistent where the studio can say, we're going to guarantee this pay because you have not done movies where you've been consistently been making profitable movies. That's another thing too, guys. This is like the WNBA. If you are an actor or an actress and you're constantly taking roles that either break even or doesn't make any money, or you're not the reason why the movie makes money, you are not in the driver's seat to command top dollar. Because the studios see that if this movie made money, broke even, or didn't make money, you know what the studio can say? They can say, you are the reason that it didn't work. They can make that argument, especially when there's more than one movie that showcases that. You are the lead, or you're not the main lead, but you're the female lead or second female lead, and these lost money, these broke even. You know what they're gonna say? Why should we give you this money when the movies outside of 2 or 3 movies made money? You should say, why do voiceover work? The kids don't come to hear your voice. They come for the cartoon. And then she gonna say, why did Cookie Lines and Empire? Then go get a TV show and negotiate per episode. This is a movie. James Earl Jones said the worst mistake he made was taking the cash up front instead of percentage for Star Wars. He got a better deal later on, but he missed billions in the original. All right, I didn't know that, man. Thanks for that info. Howard was offered a 50 to 80% pay cut for Iron Man 2. Yeah, he was. I think he took a pay cut. You know why? Because they upped Robert Downey Jr.'s pay. And the story behind that, Chucky, was allegedly Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard will both be tired and tight, and they had a conversation. Don't quote me exactly on this one, but there was a communication between the two of them. So Terrence went to Robert Downey because he was supposed to go to bat for him, but when Robert Downey got his bump up in pay, he wasn't trying to check for Terrence. It was basically like every man for himself. He's like, you my guy, but I got mine, so you got to get yours. Know that old rap song? I got to get mine again, so I'm going to take yours. I'm going to get mine again, so I'm going to take yours. And that's what happened to Robert Downey Jr. there and Terrence Howard. It was dog eat dog here. He got the pay because Robert's like, yo, if I got it, I just got the pay raise means I got to pay you. So they was like, yo, let's bring Don Cheadle in because you don't think that Mark went to Robert Downey is like, that's your boy, man. We don't want to mess up with you here. You know, are you cool if Terrence be gone? Be gone. And they brought in Don Cheadle, and Don Cheadle's been roadie ever since. He's still roadie now. Robert Downey Jr.'s character is killed off now, and roadie Don Cheadle is still making money in Marvel. Yeah, thanks, man. T. Lee in the building. What's going on, brother? T. Lee. TDD speaks for me on this. Hey, man, dog. I don't know if you just came in here, man. The replay gang's in your future for this last hour, brother, because we cooking on this one, man. Weaver is probably still collecting. He is. Now, I don't know about the Jacksons. I mean, probably does because it gets played all the time, and I don't know what their back end cut is because they play it every year. So, you know, they get a back end when they do play that, but he is still collecting checks on the Lion King. It just got certified I think it's like certified, like 6 or 7 times platinum now? Something like that, but he just got another platinum plaque. You know what that means? That means that streaming, physical copies, or people still copying that Lion King, and Jason's just chilling and gets a check another month. Damn, more Lion King money? It's on and popping, baby. Yeah. What are you saying here? Says Robert got more money in the end off revenues. Yeah. Another president. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was? I didn't know that, Chucky. He was the highest paid actor. I know Robert Downey was a liability because they took a chance on him. Because remember, he was just fresh off being clean. He had a whole bunch of cocaine issues in court and being arrested in jail. Robert Downey was a basehead, basically. He was a crackhead, a cokehead. You know what I mean? So, you know, there was almost a time they were saying they didn't know they want to bring him on. I remember when they cast him, I was like, oh man, you got a drug womanizer? Cool, that's what you need for Tony Stark. Yeah, but after that first one, he stayed clean. They had to pay him more. It was good enough for Don, though. Terrence should have took that money. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'd be mad as hell too if I took a 50% pay cut. But the big picture is, like I said, it's the principality, Smokey. It's principle, right? But when you look at it, long-term success, after that first Iron Man movie, that was in 2008. We're going 16 years later now, be 2024. even though he took that pay cut, that's a lot of movies. Then the TV shows. Yo, that pay cut from that movie may have been an initial L, but it would have been a bigger bag at the end. Hey, you don't see Don Cheadle complaining like you said, T. Lee. Don Cheadle is riding that to the bank, okay? Especially when they got the new Captain America is gonna come out with my man. What's his name? I forgot the other brother that's playing. He was Falcon. Man, they ain't worried about them pay cuts. Brothers is like, yo, we know the game is, but we're gonna work and get these checks and we're gonna figure it out here. Clifton C. Star Wars the best franchise. Wait, Star Wars was the best franchise ever, better than James Bond, better than Star Trek. Oh, y'all going back and forth with that? Okay. Don Cheadle's better than Terrence Howard anyway. No, I would love to see how Terrence Howard could have flipped War Machine in Iron Man 2 and 3. I'm really curious because Terrence I like him as an actor. So I'm really curious how, but you know what, at the end of the day, Don Cheadle just kind of works. Thank you, Anthony Mackie. Thomas, thank you, brother. Anthony Mackie. Appreciate you. I would love to see how Terrence Howard could have flipped Iron Man 2 and 3, but at the same time, too, doesn't it just feels like that Don Cheadle's chemistry, his personality type with Robert Downey Jr. just worked better? That's just me. I would love to see how Terrence Howard have freaked it, but it just seems like at the end of the day, Don Cheadle just had the personality that blended better with the ensemble cast. Just me, though. Let me see. I saw a comment saying that Taraji expects to get a pay raise for her tenure like she works a factory job. That's not how it works in Hollywood. You got to bring in the numbers to make money. Exactly, D-Score. That's what we're talking about here. She's expecting a pay raise because of the years she's been in Hollywood and her accolades and the stuff that she did in Empire. Basically, everything comes from her awards. All her awards, when you look at her whole filmography, those 5 or 6 years on Empire is the whole sum of all those awards. She got other nominations for other things, but that 5 or 6 year stretch really solidified Taraji, right, as like a name. But once again, we got to say TV show, not movie. Yeah, I like both actors too, man. Had Terrence stayed, he probably would have shook the main dude. Hey, man. No, I think he was staying with it. I think we'd have heard, man. Hey, come on, man. You'd be like this. Come on, man. Look, all these aliens, man. I can't shoot them all, man. You know that we would heard a whole bunch of mans. We would have drinking games. Every time he says, man, take a shot. You know that, guys. You know that. Robert Downey was a recovering drug addict and was down bad and desperate. Robert wasn't going bad. Yeah, he was. Y'all don't remember how bad Robert Downey was in the 90s. God dang it. With the man that we see now who killed that. If y'all ain't seen Oppenheimer, transition quick. If y'all ain't seen the movie Oppenheimer, y'all need to check that out. I think that is his best role yet. Oppenheimer. It just came on video, guys. The movie came out this summer. Dude, y'all got to watch Robert Downey in Oppenheimer. I'm telling y'all. He deserves some award consideration. He murked that role. I like the fact I saw him outside of a superhero. He's clean now, though. He said, Don got that money. 7 Marvel movies playing James Rhodes, War Machine, and Iron Patriot. That's a lot of money in his account. Don, to me, is well known in the UK now than Howard. Yeah, because it's a worldwide movie, guys. You're right, Chucky. The Marvel is worldwide. It ain't just like something we watch in the States, and then y'all may check it out in the UK, Chucky. Those Marvel movies are worldwide. They're playing in the UK, the States, China, Japan, Asia, everywhere. You're right on that one. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She had an issue too. You know what her issue was, Derek? We're about to move on here. I'm about to go on to the next video. This has been a good subject, guys. I like this here. We might have to pick this up again. But her issue was she did that final movie for her character. I forgot her character's name in the Marvel movies. But the movie that she did was her origin movie. And because the pandemic, I think they released it straight to Disney Plus. And because the way they released it, it wasn't within her contract because of the way it supposed to be released to the theaters. So it affected her money. So there was supposed to be some conflict of interest knowing that it was supposed to be released in the theaters and how much back-end pay she would have got if it went to the show. But since it went directly to Disney Plus, there was not going to be no back-end money. So she was suing for that. So that is like a very special circumstance, Derek, with Scarlett Johansson. Black Widow. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Black Widow. That was Black Widow's origin story. And because the pandemic, it didn't go straight to the show. And because it didn't go straight to the show, there's no back-end money. So basically, she was suing because when you released the Disney Plus, she knew that the only money she was getting for that money was the upfront check that she got when she signed on, when it was all said and done, before she even went to the writer's table, the reading room, to start going over the roles. So, of course, when you think you have a role that's going to generate millions in the back end, and then it goes straight to the app, you're going to sue, because that's not what you negotiate in the contract. I didn't negotiate a flat fee, technically. I negotiated a rate with back end. That was her thing. That was a really special circumstance because the pandemic really messed a lot of people up. Yeah, he said it was great in Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Disney short. Yeah, see, I wasn't even reading Clifton's comment here, but Clifton knows the story too. I just now clicked on that because me and Clifton really said the exact same thing. Hey, Clifton, we think a lot sometimes, just not on Ja. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Don Cheadle have more appeal because he played in Ocean's 11. Yep, Hustle and Flow. Yep, man. Exactly. DC playing Marvel hero. Yeah. Okay, guys. You said that Black Widow sucked. Yeah, I watched that in the airplane. I didn't really care for it too much. And you know what, though? I think that's the reason why they probably did it, too. After it was all said and done, it was like, yo, it's the pandemic. We're not expecting to do big numbers. Let's just take the L and call it one. Drop it on Disney Plus. Yeah. I hear you. Okay, guys. Let's move on. Y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. Likes up in the building, guys. Y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Before I forget, we got the Cash App game here. We got 2 Cash Apps today. Didn't want to forget here. Sorry, Paul. Are you still here, Paul? We got Paul Carrick with the $5 Cash App here. And we also got Derek with a $10. Let me go one by one here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I was cooking here, and I don't want to forget the Cash Apps. Hey, Paul, if you're still around, man, I got your Cash App now. Hold on here, guys. Give me 1 second. Before we get to the next video, I got to get to the Cash App gang. Shout out to Paul Carrick Sr. He's senior, not junior, or no title. He's Paul Carrick Sr. with the $5 Cash App just for supporting. My man, Paul. Paul in the building. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. So we got that Cash App here. And then right behind him, we got my man Derek Smith in the building. For good work, brother, on the $10 holla, brother. Yeah, gotta get these Cash Apps in. Yeah, first thing for Paul and Derek. Hey, both of y'all brothers. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all can do the same thing too, guys. Likes up in the building. Cash App. I appreciate it, guys. I'm a struggling content creator. I ain't gonna front. You know, we're trying to get it going, how we get it here, build it here. And shout out to y'all here for the super chat, super thanks, super stickers. Y'all been contributing here. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, guys. We're about to get to the next video here. Let's see here. Which one we want to do next? You know what? Let's do this one here. Let's get it going here. We pull it up here. Hey, before I get going, I'm getting thirsty here, right? Hey, y'all gonna make fun of me, right? I jacked one of my daughter's juice boxes. I'm thirsty, and I drink up all my juice early. I gotta go grocery shopping, and so I got my daughter's juice box. Look at this apple juice, y'all. I'm jacking my daughter's drinks here, man. Damn, apple juice boxes be on point, y'all. Y'all be selling y'all kids juice boxes? Am I the only father who be stealing their kids' juice boxes? You did what? You Redman now? I'll be that. Hey, I'm a big Redman fan, yo. I'll be that. Don't get me started on Redman, man. Yo, I love me a fat chick. Mo pushing for the cushion. Don't get me started on Chucky. I know. Yes, apple juice is fire. Not applesauce, guys. Unlike Derek, this is not applesauce. This is apple juice. I used to stuff. I know, right? I bought them, but I'm stealing them from my kitty. Right? See, that's how it goes when you're a father, man. That's how it goes with your father. You buy it, but you steal them for your kids. Exactly, Sheila. Bill Dave be thieving for his daughter. Hell yeah, I do. This is my juice box. It's mine. What you gonna do about it, little one? What you gonna do about little 6-year-old? Step up, or step off. Yeah, I see me when I talk to her sometimes. She don't know what I be saying sometimes. I be like, yo, hey, little girl, step off. And she be like, what the hell are you talking about, daddy? She don't, I be using slang that she don't understand yet. Step off. What'd you say, little one? Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, we're not doing apple skin poo, man. We're going to the next video. All right, guys. We're going to Kendra. We're going to Dick Nanigans, guys. We're going to do some Dick Nanigans here. Dick Nanigans, Dick Nanigans, Dick Nanigans. So let's get into it, guys. Let me pull this one up here. I take her snap. Yeah, I know y'all. I know you do, Derek. I bet you do. All right, guys. Let's get to the Dick Nanigans here. Let's continue.
Hi, Miss Kendra. Oh my God.
Oh, she's excited.
You got to see myself.
What's going on, Gris and Bacon?
Kendra, I can't see myself.
I can see you.
Oh my gosh. Guys, this is my request. I'm in love with you, Miss Kendra.
Oh,
Nah, no Eric here. No EJ. Y'all can skip though.
Hello? I can't hear you no more, babe.
Hey, we don't need the skip master. If y'all don't want to see it, y'all can pay the pause, pay the skip.
Hello?
$20 if you want to skip.
You're in love with me like in a sister way, right?
Yes, Miss Kendra. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Because I'm like, I love you back in a sister way. Not in a Ellen DeGeneres way. But I love you back in the sister way. Are you ready, baby?
Yes, Miss Kendra.
No, go back.
Let me take
out
out my
that
dress.
light. Go back. No. Do the light the way it was. You need that light. That's better.
Miss Kendra, I look a little ugly.
Really? I'm blind reacting, guys. Blind reaction again.
I'm ready, Miss.
Oh, wait, your Wi-Fi's messing up. I want to talk to you, but we got to get situated. Okay,
Yes,
keep the light right there.
Okay, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your name, baby?
Oh my gosh. Okay, breathe.
Are you really nervous? This is funny. You ready, baby? Hello?
The hell's going on?
You ready, girl?
I just turned off my Bluetooth.
Okay, here we go. You ready, honey?
Yes.
What's your name?
Kwambu.
Kwambu. Where you calling me from, babe?
I'm in Texas right now.
Where do you
Texas
live?
L.
Dallas and Africa.
That's in Africa.
In Africa. What part of
What?
Africa?
Africa.
Zambia.
What?
Are you visiting?
I'm visiting Texas right now.
Well, you in Africa?
Okay, so is it your first time in America?
No.
No.
I'm a dual citizen. So.
Got you, do it.
Dual citizen.
You have any kids?
Got any kids?
0 kids.
Okay, no kids.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are you?
22.
22. Oh, you young.
Okay, you're 22?
Oh, we got a young one here, guys. We got a young tenderoni from Africa.
We got Kwambu.
Kwambu.
Kwambu. Dallas. She's from also Gambia in Africa. She has a dual citizenship. She lives between Dallas and Gambia. No kids, 22. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
Damn zodiacs.
The cross is my sign.
The cross.
Okay.
Oh.
Say less. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Here we go, y'all.
Okay. I have standards, but I'm also realistic, so I want more of like a nerd.
What a nerd. Interesting.
Okay, tell me what you want, honey.
Yeah, let's get it going here.
I like good boys. I don't like guys that, smoke, drink, go out. I'm more of the type that does that. So I really
you smoke, drink, and go out, but you don't want a man that smokes, drinks, and go out?
I know it sounds crazy.
What the
but
hell?
I like more of like the guy that the one who's more of like, I'll just stay home and wait till my bae comes back.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wait.
But you don't want to.
Wait, try. Wait, hold on. This is already starting off bad. Lights up in the building. Lights up. You're telling me that you smoke and you drink, but the dude can't smoke and drink. You want the dude to stay at home while you out drinking, smoking, and getting your back blown out, coming home high as hell, and he gonna be home chilling like, hey, baby, how was your night? How's it going? Oh, you were out smoking? You were out drinking with your girls? You got your back blown out by Pookie? What did I do? Oh, I just stayed home, laid in the couch, watched Sports Center and ESPN. I didn't do nothing. Man, get your ass out of here. I don't know if I'll be able to watch this whole video, guys, just by hearing that alone. Let's continue.
Man, be out. So who do you go? So who do you smoke and drink and go out with if your man doesn't do that?
Exactly.
My friends.
What friends?
So you want to go out with your friends, but you want to stay in the house with your man.
Yes, but we will have our days where we do stuff together, if that makes sense.
What
but
the hell?
Primarily, like, I want him to be a homebody.
But you ain't a homebody.
You're just not a homebody yourself.
No. Maybe when I have kids in the future, like in the future, I'll be a homebody. If that makes sense.
So she wants a man that's going to sit in the house and wait for her as she goes to the club with her girlfriends. And other men give her attention because you go to the club to get, unless you're going to a lesbian club. I'm assuming you're going to a regular club, right?
Typically, yeah. And
then men probably want to buy you drinks and might want to dance with you or might want to talk to you in the club atmosphere, right?
But I'll say no. I won't.
Or you'll say no. You'll say no.
Yeah.
You'll say no.
I'm just there for more of like the vibe with my friends, if that makes sense. Like so I'm more interested in
vibe with your friends, and why can't your man just be there for the vibe too?
Exactly.
My man can't twerk. It's kind of different. Like
what?
There's certain vibes you get with.
Oh, so you want to twerk for other men to watch? That's not.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this, guys?
Miss Kendra, no.
Yes.
Miss
It's not you want like that. Like,
okay.
I don't know. I feel like my man can't do all things that my homegirls can, if that makes sense.
Right. But you don't want them to do it either. You don't want them to drink.
Before Kendra going, guys, this is what y'all gotta do with here, these modern women. She's telling you up front what she's gonna do when she's going out. At least she's telling you this, even though it's a whole bunch of banshee. I'm blind reacting, guys. This is my first time watching this here, right? I picked it out. I was like, oh God, I gotta watch this. I got a chance to watch it. So now we're here on the show watching this here. So this is real time for me, guys. I'm telling you, this is my first time checking this out. But here's the thing. She's just being upfront and telling you what women really want to do. They're going to go out with their girlfriends. They're going to smoke. They're going to drink. They're going to be in the clubs. They're going to be twerking on other men while they got a man. And then when you try to be you fellas, what happened? Oh, why you're a toxic male, toxic masculinity. I should be able to do what I want to do with my girlfriends. I got to have some of my girlfriends than my man. You guys stay. Guys, a lot of women, majority of women, I don't say all, because if I said all, that would include Sheila. Gambia takes the L, Chucky. Yeah, that's true, brother. That's an elf. It's an elf for Gambia. Africa's a whole taking the L here, right? But check this out here. This is what women think here nowadays. Now, these modern women, they out here, they want to do what they want and expect men to accept that now. They want to act like it's a role reversal. Like this feminism, it is really killing women here. And here's the thing here, guys. This is not just the States now. We're seeing this as a worldwide phenomenon. Chucky, you probably can say it's in the UK. You're seeing the same issues with women in the UK because it's part of the Western culture, and you see that happening. I even seen O'Shea Drew Jackson even talk about how Africa has slowly changed. Here you got women moving this fashion here now. And this woman here from Africa, currently in Dallas right now, is stating the obvious here to what we're talking about here. These new women today don't give a damn about anything. They want to run the streets. They want to do everything possible. They want to go ahead and grind on other men while they got other men and do God's know whatever and expect your ass to take it and be home here. How about this here? How about you just go ahead and be a 304, live the 304 life till you're 30 years old, and then start complaining why where all the good men are at because you was out here getting your back blown out by every single dude in the club while you were out here taking shots at Casamigos and smoking and messing around with Pookie and Ray Ray. But hey, what do I know? Let's continue.
Smoke, but then you also told me, now I'm confused. You drink, smoke, no judgment. But when I asked you about zodiac, you said the cross is your sign.
Right.
So I was assuming Jesus, right? How do you feel about you want to go to the club twerking,
right,
drinking? No, I was
such
saying,
big ass hypocrites. Go mention Jesus.
But God's grace is sufficient.
What?
One thing I know about Jesus.
One thing we know, God, now that God's grace cancel out all our sins. All we got to say is God's grace. Whenever we do a sin, knowing, like we walk in,
y'all hear this crap?
Sin, we gonna just cancel it out, child, with the God's grace. I always thought God's grace was reserved for when you didn't know you were sinning and it was a mistake. I didn't know going into sins we were saying God's grace.
You're right. You have a point, but like
I'm gonna let her cook here in a second. But you know what though? This is a prime example of how these new age Christians gonna be. We said zodiac signs. Well, the cross is my sign. But here's the thing: y'all know y'all out here damn sinning. Y'all know y'all doing God's know whatever. And when you say, well, God's grace, nah, it don't work that way. Because if you know you're doing wrong, God ain't got no goddamn grace for that. If you know what's wrong and you know that you're not obeying your God, don't be throwing God in this mess here, because God's gonna look at you saying, don't put my name in this mess here. You out here being bad, you be a banshee and be all bad by yourself here. Don't bring God into this mess here. I'm sick and tired of it here. Kendra kind of touched on it, but here's the thing. You don't bring God into the mess here when you're doing bad. That's how they make themselves feel better, by saying God's going to forgive me regardless. No, he's not. God ain't going to forgive you because he's God. Because if you know what's doing wrong here, he ain't going to forgive you. See, y'all trying to play both sides of the fence here and then use that y'all doing bad and say he's going to forgive me one day. Nah, if God is really God, he's looking at you. And here's the one thing. God is angry. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. If y'all want to believe that crap, okay? Hey, look at every single situation where God was doing things that you say, damn, hey, God ain't no grace. God is an angry God. That says that in the damn Bible. I don't care what y'all say, because I don't rock with Christianity anymore. But God is an angry God if y'all follow that same God. So y'all can't say this grace when you are knowingly sinning and you are knowingly doing what's wrong, and then you put in your head that he'll forgive me regardless. These are these new age Christians, and that's why we got these. That's why people don't want to rock with Christianity no more and all these religions, thinking that God's going to forgive everything. Man, God don't do that crap, man. If you believe in that kind of God, stop playing with me on this one.
Like, I'm 22. God is not going to break neck, kill me, like,
really?
for going to the club.
Really? Y'all hear this? If y'all believe that same God, don't be surprised you got a freaky ass car accident that takes your ass out. I'm not trying to project that, but hey, God has killed people for less. Read y'all Bibles. God has killed for less.
But like when I'm
listen, I'm not breakneck killing you either. I'm really trying to get you to understand how what you asking for is a contradiction of your lifestyle. No judgment.
It's true.
What are your deal breakers besides your man going to the club with you?
I hear you, Sheila.
He has to be taller than me.
Okay.
He has to be taller than me. He has to.
How tall are you, Kwambo?
Yeah, how tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, that's not too bad.
So could it be 5'8", 5'9"?
No, at least 5'11".
6 feet then.
5'11". At least 5'11". Okay, I have no kids, so preferably I don't want him to have kids.
Hold on. You can't say at least be tall to me, and you say 5'5". Women like to wear heels, guys. So if a woman says, "Hey, I would if I could find my ideal guy, I want to be tall to me." And if you wear heels at 5'5", I'm assuming you're around 5'7" or 5'8". So the average man is 5'9". So the average height man would suffice then when you want to wear heels. He's going to be taller than you. But when they say 5'11", that's just code word for 6 foot, which means that you don't want a guy taller than you. You want every woman what every woman wants. You want a 6-figure nigga. You want a 6 foot tall nigga. You just want all these things that's called a 666 club here. But what do I know? Let's continue. Pooh Man says delete it.
Kids.
Okay.
And if he does, max like 1, but I can't deal with any trauma.
Okay, 1 kid is the max. Okay, those are your deal breakers. Does he have to look a certain way?
Looks.
No, but he can't be like ugly, like I don't want someone in a wheelchair. But
say again, honey.
What the hell is she saying?
Like,
speak up.
I don't want to sound but I don't want someone like in a wheelchair.
The hell are you talking
I
about? A
want him to be,
wheelchair?
like presentable. And
This girl a
I
ditz?
do want him to be like muscular a little bit because, like, say I get in a fight at the club, babe, come save me, whatever, and he has to be ready to
Oh,
fight.
so he can't go to the club. But if you
Hold on. That's a big ass red flag. He's got to be big and muscular, so when I get in a fight at the club, he'll be able to take care of me or save me. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this jankiness here, guys? And here's the thing: she's only speaking out loud that a gang of women, this is what they think inside, but they don't say it verbally out loud. She's basically putting all the cards on the table. All right, she just saying it out loud here. This is wild, guys. Y'all got to be careful out here. I feel sorry for the younger cats these days. I'm glad that I'm older right now. I'm glad I'm 44 years old. I ain't got to deal with this crap here. I feel sorry for the younger cats coming up, man.
If you get into a fight at the club, you want him to then go to the club?
Okay, like something like that.
You a
Like,
ditz.
Why would you be getting in a fight?
Yeah, why you bring that up for?
stripper?
That's a red flag. You want to bring that up? Why you want to get in fights in the
Are you
club?
a stripper?
Yeah.
So why do you fight in the club?
Right.
I don't know. Things happen. Like
No, things don't happen.
So, but I
Nah.
need him. If anything happens, Walmart, Target,
What?
Africa, I need him
Walmart?
to be ready to fight.
Ready to
I
fight?
don't like guys that are very small. Like, I need
Y'all
to
hear
have
this?
some type of muscle, if that makes sense.
Guys, she gonna get your ass locked up. This type of woman here, she gonna get you locked up or get you killed. She goes to the club, she drinks and smokes. Know what that means? At 22 years old, she gets sloppy drunk. Whenever I hear a young girl talking like this, I remember being 22 at the time, she gets sloppy when she drunk. I ain't calling her an alcoholic or drunk, we don't know that, but the fact that she said that at her age, she gets sloppy when she goes out. And when she mentions fight, you know what that means? That she would say what she say and might get loud and belligerent. Hey, who are you? Shut up. You see those girls in the club and the bars, and then the guy gets mad because they're acting a certain type of way, and and he's like, who are you? I'll get my man to beat you up. You don't know who my man is. He will whip your ass. And then next thing you know, guys, you are getting in a fight because you got to protect her honor, because the dude stepped up saying, who the hell are you? And starts pressing on your woman. Then you got to step up. And then next thing you know, you got to get in a fight. You got to get your knuckles bloodied up. You might even get arrested. Hell, you might even get deleted because she can't hold her liquor and she wants to pop off. Guys, this ain't the first time I have seen women act like this here. I know when I came in my 20s, I used to be around certain women who couldn't hold their liquor. I couldn't be around them no more. Guys, this is the biggest red flag here. No matter she's from Africa, no matter she's from Iowa, California, Germany, Spain, Miami, any woman who moves like this is your deletion. God damn, y'all.
Okay. No, listen, I don't know why you said wheelchair, but made it clear.
That makes no sense.
Me trying to roll up on her literally. I'm sorry. I'm not judgmental. Somebody in a wheelchair. I don't even know. I never heard of a person you say that before as a deal breaker, but okay. All right, Kwambu, let's do the Kendra Cam. Now, we know we got to see you.
Kendra Cam.
Okay, I'm ready, friend. Can you hold the camera?
Let's see what she's working with.
Friend, please.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let's see what kind of body she got, guys. She's talking all this mess here. She got to be working with something.
We can't see you, boo. It's dark. There we go. Oh, I already knew she had a body. She knew you had a body on you.
Guys, an outfit like this, she is for the streets. She is for the streets, guys. Y'all see this outfit at 22? Guys, you don't take this seriously. This is what you call you. This is a situation where when you pay, you're paying for her to leave. You don't pay to take her out, guys. You pay her for one reason and one reason only. And that's when she's done and she got to get her these little clothes back on and get ready to leave, guys. This is 304 here. This ain't no looking for nothing serious.
Where you coming from?
She got body, y'all.
Where you going?
We're on our way to our friend's birthday party.
A birthday party?
You look good.
God
That's
damn.
I knew you had a body though.
On the way she talking.
Well,
But I'm
I can tell. Well, I know that outfit. In the outfit, you gotta have a body. And it just seemed like you had a shape.
Ladies, just because you got a bomb ass body, I don't know. Y'all ain't gotta wear this whole ass material. That's a whole outfit. That's a 304 outfit right there. I mean, you young, they gonna say, I got the body, I'm young, I can do it. Yeah, they don't tell me nothing. You just a conservative, a bump in the log. But here's the thing though. I see a woman like this. You know what I know what I'm wondering? What do you charge? $400 or $500? That's what I see. Yes, Chris. All right, recreational use only. But you know, when I see an outfit like that, you know what I think? Yo, what's your pay? You charge a full $500 for that thing. All right. And you better not be a clock watcher. All right. I'm just telling y'all the game here, guys. That kind of outfit and her mentality, you don't take this seriously. This is for playtime only. This is not for show. This is for go. When I say for go, it's go time. Right. A birthday party like that. Ain't no birthday party. She going to the club. She about to put her ass on a dude here, get drunk, sloppy, and start a little fight tonight, guys. That's what we're dealing with.
Okay. And you going to somebody's birthday party? You look good. You look good.
Miss Kendra, I do have one last deal breaker.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay. Size matters to me. You at least I need 6 inches or it ain't gonna happen.
6 inches down below.
She's a hoe. She's a hoe. 22-year-old hoe. Whenever a woman's talking about dick size, if part of the dating profile is dick size, guys, this is all about sex only. You don't take her seriously whatsoever. Guys, y'all can go in her inbox all day, every day. You don't take this out to dinner. You go straight to the point. That is all you do. You don't be out in public with this here. Being out in public means she's going to get drunk and get in fights and get you in trouble. You only paying for this to do and keep it moving. I'm sorry I'm saying it like that here, but yo, she's fit that character. You know, what are you saying here, Thomas? Dave Chappelle says that you're not a whore, but that's a whore's uniform. Exactly. Right, Sheila? Do you smell a whore? Yes, I do. Tupac be saying, well, why do they call you? Yeah, exactly, y'all. Likes up, y'all.
So, okay, so you almost had all the 6s because you said 5'11" for height. How much money he got to make?
Oh, Lord. Money.
Yeah. 40,000. 40,000. What is that a month?
40,000.
40,000?
No.
What the hell?
No.
What are they talking
I
about?
have to do the math. Okay, he needs to make at least 12 bands a month.
What?
A month. Let's have math class. 12,000 a month. Well, 10 months will be 120,000. So 2 more.
About 150 and change.
What is that?
140,000 and change.
134,000.
Depending on it.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. I like
12,000.
It's like 145,000 a year.
Times 12.
144, 145. She basically won 150,000 a year, guy.
Thank you. I was off. 12,000. Wait, times 144K. That's the minimum. Do you have bills that are worth 12,000 a month?
No.
Yes, I do. So
No, you don't.
Fly back and forth.
Stop lying.
Africa and Zambia.
You don't have to fly back and forth.
That alone is like minimum.
Oh, so do you want? No, I'm just curious. Do you want him to buy? He's paying for these flights.
He will have to.
Why would he have to? Why? Why would he have to?
You're so funny.
You see how they act? You see how she laughs here? Kid is like, see, these women think that guys who got money is just goddamn stupid. Yes, he gotta pay for me to go back to Africa. No, he ain't. Guys, you come across a woman like this, or you getting played. These women are only looking for dollar signs, all right? They're looking for your money. They don't care about the quality that you have being a high value man. If you're making over $150,000 a year, you got to be 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6 feet tall with a 6-inch, you know what here. if a woman, guys, anytime sex is huge, guys. I get it. Sex is a big part of relationships. But if they coming out the gate saying you got to have at least 6 inches, yo, we already know where the mentality where she's at here. We already know where the mentality where she's at here, guys. God dang, man.
I'm just laughing at the way you
just think
said
guys
he
are
has
stupid.
to. Yes, he has to because it's family and
it's family. Then you do it. You got business. Then you pay for it.
So we got to be 6 inches. He has to be 5'11" at least. He has to. He can't go to the club. He can't smoke and drink. Although you do all three. But he can't do those things. And now he has to make at least $12,000 a month because he has to pay for your plane tickets from Dallas to Gambia when you travel on a monthly basis.
Okay, I can exempt the income.
You see how stupid you sound? See how goddamn stupid you look?
So when was your last relationship, Kwambo?
July.
Okay. Was it a relationship? Was that man doing artist? Huh?
No, I was just sleeping with some guy because I was horny.
He was sleeping with a guy?
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Repeat that back.
Wait, he was sleeping with a guy?
What?
No, I was sleeping with a guy.
Wait, where are you from again?
Zambia.
Oh, Zambia. Well, I was saying it wrong. Sorry, I've been saying
Africa
Gambia all the
304s.
time. It's Zambia. You ain't never corrected me.
I know, but it's fine.
You're gonna correct me. The cousin's gonna correct me, child. They told me it's Zambia. Okay. So you were just sleeping with a guy?
Yes.
Now, did that guy fly you to Africa?
No, I was just fucking him here, to be honest.
Why did the new guy gotta do all this?
Y'all hear that?
Got your vagina.
Y'all hear this? The last guy didn't do it. Can't even think right. Can't even answer the question. Y'all see this?
Okay, the other guy was just like fun, call, sleep, whatever. I was in college, and like the next guy I'm trying to marry. Because like
the next guy.
Guys, you see that there? This is the perfect example. Excuse me. This is the perfect example. The regular everyday guy that's going to be in her orbit is able to hit it for free. He ain't got to do much. It's just sex. Hang around, do whatever like that. But then she wants the next guy to pay a tax. You got to pay a higher fee for her. But the last guy was hidden and they had to fly away to Africa. Didn't have to make 6 figures. He was just there to drop the D and that was it here. You see how women are so delusional? You see how they move here? See, that's how we guys operate here. When we know if the last guy did and the guy that you want, if he hears this here because now you're on Kendra's show, ain't no guy's going to give you what you, I should say no. There's going to be some simps here. But she's not going to be with them simps. So you know what's going to happen? Accumulation of more bodies. Just having more sex with more randos. And the next thing you know, she's going to keep going on and on trying to find this kind of simpy guy. And when she do, she ain't going to want him because he ain't on his square. And then next thing you know, she's going to keep doing this till she's 30 years old and complaining about where all the good men are at. See, guys, at the end of the day, you don't got to pay for all this. The last guy didn't have to pay. The last guy was a regular dude just for sex, and that was it. You see, she expects the next guy to be an idiot. Guys, this is wild. Lights up.
Yeah, because I'm so adamant about my future. Like, I even aborted the last guy's child.
Oh, I believe that, Philip.
Like, I'm not about to end up raising a man's child that doesn't want me. So I'd rather have myself ready for whoever.
Kwambo. You're 22 years old. Let me ask you a question. Do you want a relationship or do you want a man that can trick on you?
Exactly. There's a difference.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Wow. Did you hear her? Do you want a relationship or a man to trick on her? She's like, isn't that the same thing? Fellas, I feel sorry for y'all young cats out here. Because here's the thing. The type of guy that she wants it's me outside of 6 feet when I'm saying here. Like, she wants the money and she wants, the status. She wants someone to flew her out. I'm saying I have everything but the 6 feet here, right? So I'm putting myself there. So ain't no grown ass man who's on his square gonna rock with this here. We're just gonna treat you as what you are. And see, for the younger cats out here, they're going to have to pay this cost just to be in her orbit here. That's why I feel sorry for young guys here, because they don't have the experience. They're going to go ahead and trick off and just going to treat them like doo-doo and throw them away. The guy that she wants here will tell her the things that she wants to hear, and it's going to smash and is not going to do these things here. She's setting herself for failure, because when I hear this here, and if I was a dog, I'd be up in her inbox saying, I'll say all those things, and then after I smash, she ain't getting no damn ticket to Africa. You don't get a ticket to? You're going to get a ticket over to my house? Stop playing with me here. She ain't realizing that she playing herself and don't even know it.
Okay, but if I ask him to pay for something,
you have a body. I would say this: you have a body, you seem attractive. You may find a man that might want to spend some money on you. I feel like that's where these requirements.
Some will spend money, but
the question is, do you want that guy who's just spending money on you? And if that's what it is, you young and living your life, or do you want a relationship? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I want a relationship. That's why I went on this show. I feel like my standards are not over the top. They're like,
you don't think so. So you don't think that a man that makes at least $144,000 a year, that's 5'11", at least 6 inches tall, does not go to the club, smoke or drink, and is okay with you going to the club with smoking and drinking and twerking. Also making sure that he has to be available as your bodyguard, just in case you get into a fight, and he has to buy you plane tickets from.
She thinks
Dallas
that's goddamn stupid.
You don't think that's hard to find?
Okay, I can take away the income part, but I'm also a nurse in Kendra. So I feel like that takes away. So you said you gotta be 5'11"? You gotta be 5'11" minimum.
5'11" minimum. You gotta be dark skinned. Do you care if he's black or not?
I don't care his race.
You don't care? It could be any color?
Any color. Just no wheelchair, please.
Any color. How you want his hair to be?
Anything is fine. I'm not picky, but no balding, or if you have the O right here, I don't want that. Nothing.
He gotta love the Lord too, right?
And please, that is a requirement.
Wow.
That's a requirement.
He gotta love the Lord, but you don't love the Lord. This is delusional.
He's right here. I drew him for you. Here you go. Here you go. 6 inches for you. Got the cross on the shirt. Any race. Here you go. This is the closest you're gonna find that man. This is the closest. He right here. I even put 6 inches for you to make sure. I even put 6 inches for you.
Miss Kendra, that's so mean.
You're just stupid.
Okay, Miss Kendra. I'ma just be delusional because I love it. So I'll just remain.
She admits she's delusional, guys.
When was I don't know if we even got here, child. You're 22. You wasn't in a relationship. When's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Oh, it's recently, I bet.
July.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Let's get to these flaws, guys. Here we go. Let's hear it.
I'm almost done with my braces. That's one flaw.
Crooked teeth.
What flaws do I have?
You don't know your flaws?
I don't know.
Your friend don't know your flaws either?
I really don't.
Are you serious? You don't have any flaws. You're perfect.
I don't really. Okay.
You hear this crap?
Any flaws.
You see, you're perfect. You're perfect.
I've been with 4 men, Miss Kendra. I am international. I'm a nurse. I don't do it.
Hey, Thomas, you can be the skip master if you want, man.
I find interest in smoking and drinking because I just graduated college and I didn't live that life for 4 years. So that's why I find it interesting. And like as a nurse, yeah. I'm just having fun right now.
Right. You live that life with these type of men, but I asked you, were they your boyfriends?
No.
That was the difference. See, again,
wait a minute.
Listen.
She just said I've been with like only 4 men, but then she's living this lifestyle and these other guys weren't her boyfriends. So you're saying that you really have 4 relationships, but you out here just tricking. man, just this girl's just telling on herself. Like, I just been drinking. This is my lifestyle. You just out here living the hoe style. Hoe down. For real. I mean, like, just tell us you're a 304 and call the day. You ain't getting no man after. You're going to get a man. You getting a Pookie and Ray Ray man. You ain't getting a quality dude. And if a quality guy does come in, he's going to act like Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm gonna be real here, guys. I've always been a decent guy, but I've had my Pookie and Ray Ray moments. And you know what? If I was out here in the streets, I would be Pookie and Ray Ray on her. She wouldn't get nothing serious. I'd doggy that out, man. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not that guy no more. I have a moral compass. But you know what, though? If I can think this way, imagine a guy who has all this stuff here, the money, like I said I'm making here, and says, you know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and do what I'm doing here because that's what I was born and built to do. These ladies just tricking on and telling on themselves, y'all. This is bad.
Grown. You're attractive. You're 22. Maybe you should have fun. I'm not telling you to get married tomorrow. That's your choice. Time is on your side.
Right, Derek.
You are young, right? And maybe a committed relationship.
I used to love that song.
What you desire. Now, if that's not what you desire, go out there and live your best life, and you probably could build that man. But you also have to understand: is this man going to be in a relationship with you? You're a pretty girl. You have a nice body. A lot of men will have sex with you. So you got to decide: do you want to be a person that a man can have sex with, or are you a person that requires a relationship? And then you will learn your pool of men and differences. Because the men that will have sex with you don't always, more likely they're not always the men that's going to be in a relationship with you. But you got to figure that out for yourself. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, sweetheart?
Lord have mercy.
I'm the prize. I really feel like I'm the prize.
You're the prize? A hoe?
I am an international woman. Like, I feel like it's different. I have dual nationalities, dual citizenships.
So what?
I'm educated.
So what?
I don't have any kids.
Okay, that's good. You got no kids.
What is there about me that's not good?
You're a hoe is not good right now. Guys don't care if you're international. What? No kids, great. International, who cares? Like, you're saying things that guys don't care about. That's just been the common thread throughout all the stuff here. Women just, you're the prize. No. If you're the prize, then you can pay for your own trips to Africa. That man's the prize because you want him to do everything you want him to do, even take care of you. How are you the prize when you a bill?
Like, I'm perfect. And then
you're perfect?
I love God on top of it. So I can cook as well.
You're perfect?
American food and Zambian food. And
guys, a lot of women think like this.
I'm not one of these European.
You're acting like it.
Sexy red girls. Like, I'm not.
You act like it. I would think you look the sexy red.
Very smart, educated, fun, and I'm also an athlete. So I'm amazing, Miss Kendra.
Wow. She got her head up her ass.
She amazing.
She got her head up her ass.
Be at least 5'11", make $144,000 a year at least. You cannot go to the club, smoke, or drink, although she does. You cannot. If she gets into a fight, be available. And please do not inbox her if you don't have 6 inches.
Please don't. Oh my gosh. That I would, Miss Kendra, this guy, he took me to Houston. Like, he gave me, he sent me some money to come to Houston, so I came.
You get flued out.
It was small, Miss Kendra. Like, I was like, this is beyond. So
beyond, it was beyond small.
Like, it was just, it was so bad. It was like this. And I'm
y'all hear this?
Direct person.
Y'all hear this?
Like, this is a useless dick. It's useless.
You flew out to Houston and you're talking about the guy small, you know what? What's going on, Jimmy? Y'all hear this? Are y'all seeing this? She has the audacity to say that she's perfect. She got nothing to work on. Guys, this is perfect here. She's literally saying what we need to hear here. So many women feel like this here. She's only saying it. This is the protective video for everybody here, guys. I'll get to the super in a second.
Did you tell him now real quick? Did you tell him that his penis was useless?
Useless? Yes, I told him. And
What
he
did
was like, useless
He
is
said when you told him that?
After he paid for the ticket.
Useless is a very disrespectful word. I said, it's the truth.
Y'all hear this?
What about it? Mm.
I ain't never heard of a useless penis before. He out here telling child, don't play with, listen, don't get your feelings hurt.
Yes, Miss Kendra.
I gotta pause for a second here. We're almost done to this video here. I want to get T Lee super here, guys. This is horrible, guys. Shout out to T Lee with the $5 holla. Turn the chat green here, saying some dude's gonna try and save her, and she gonna destroy him because he ain't seen this. That's a good point here, man. I want to comment on that. That's why we're getting to this here. My man T Lee in the building. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's the point here. Whoever don't see this video, there's going to be a guy that's going to simp and is going to try hard. But here's the thing, though, T. Lee. She's only 22 years old. The way she's talking right now to Kendra, she's not very bright. She may have just finished college, but she's not that bright. She's not that smart. She's not. We can hear it by just her interactions with her girlfriend in the car with her, right? The man that she's looking for, let's see if she does find that guy. And once he talks to her, he ain't doing none of this stuff here, especially has my mentality. What happens is if she finds a simp, what's going to happen, or a blue beta pill guy, it's going to be the same thing here, right? Going to get flued in, going to go ahead and bust her back, going to add another body, and then she's going to complain about the sex, and then she's going to be on to the next guy. That's what she's doing right now. She's going to be accumulating bodies. So the guy that she wants, if he comes around, he's going to dog her out. Now, the simp may pay for a few things, but then just like she said about the guy with the small penis saying it was useless, she going to treat these simps the same way like it's useless. She throws guys away. That guy could have been a good quality guy because he got a small, you know what? She called the guy useless. He paid for her plane ticket to fly out, but he's useless. So here's the thing here. She's going to find a guy. That's evident. She got body. Guy's going to holler. We got to understand that here. But as soon as she opens her mouth, that will, quote unquote, dictate how long that's going to work here. Because the guy she's looking for, she's going to dog her out or keep it moving. Or the simp's going to come along. She going to get a few dollars out of him, maybe a plane ticket here and there, but then she going to say he's useless or he's no fun or the case may be and throw him away. So it's just going to be a round robin, rinse and repeat of just running through guys. And while she's 22, so by the time she's 25, she going to have gangs and gangs of bodies where she's going to be ran through big time. At her rate, I wouldn't be shocked if she's pregnant in the next 4 years. At her rate. Come on now. At this rate here, within 4 years, she will be a baby mama before 27. Hey, shout out to T. Lee again. He came back with the $2 holla as Nell turned the chat blue and her mouth gonna get her deleted. That too, man. That too, brother. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate the T. Lee again. Thank you. So true, brother. So true. Because the fact that she said that the guy that she wants to be with is got to protect her when she gets fights in the club. Guys, any woman that says that she needs to got to protect her getting fights in the club, why is that even a thought process out of her mind? It's one thing to say that you want to go to the club and hang out, kick it, have a good time. That's what 22-year-olds do. But to say, I need a guy to protect me from fights here means that she's been in fights, A. B, she's been looking for dudes to protect her in fights. And then C, why would you want to deal with someone who even takes that out of their mouth here? Because me personally, I'd rather chill in the cut than be outside. And if I'm going to be outside, I'm not trying to get into no goddamn fight for you. So like you say, T. Lee, not only is she going to get herself deleted, she going to get you deleted too, T. Lee, brother. She will. God dizzle, man. Thank you for that holla, man. Let's get back to the video.
Now
that the time has come, how can the guy reach out to you?
Thank you so much.
No, you have to give them your Instagram. For the guy that wants to date you, give them your Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram is Twamboo. TWAAMBOO. Should I give my email? Because my pages get deleted.
What?
Why do your pages get deleted?
Should I give?
Let me back it up again.
Twamboo. TWAAMBOO. Should I give my email? Because my pages get deleted.
Why they get deleted? Yeah.
I don't know. People be reporting me like for no reason.
They're reporting you. Let me check out your page real quick. Let me check out your Christian, because you're a Christian woman. You told
Okay,
me.
guys, I'm looking at her IG right now, and I see the one outfit that she got on. She in Dallas right now.
Okay, let's see.
I'm looking
Let's
to
get into it. I want to see why the Christian woman's page
right
be getting deleted.
How you a Christian? You getting deleted? She's selling sex.
It's not that bad.
It's not. This page is not that bad. Hold on.
No, it's not. I mean,
hold on, guys. I'm looking at it right now. I'm about to finish this video off. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna type. This is the IG here, right? I don't have my IG account set to my laptop here. I'm gonna set it up next time so I can put it on the screen for my next live streams, guys. I don't have my account logged in here, so I just be looking on my phone. That's the IG here. I just put in the chat. I don't see a channel a page that needs to be taken down. But you know what I see here? I see another IG model selling sex. I see a woman I don't know to take seriously, guys. Like when I see this here, like I don't see a woman's like, yo, this is future wifey. She look good. She's showcasing her youngness, but there's nothing that says, I want to make you wifey, or I'm going to fly you back and forth to Africa and back, or, I'm going to stay at home while you go to the club so I can be a cuck. You know what I'm saying? She's looking for a cuck right now. And she says she's athlete because she plays soccer, I'm seeing here. Let me take a look at her soccer skills. She said one of her things was she said that she's an athlete, right? I want to tell y'all something. I don't give a goddamn thing about soccer. So I don't care about you being an athlete. I don't like watching soccer anyway. I don't even play soccer. Come on, man. Right? How you a Christian like that here? Yeah, she probably do put up nudes, man. She's a scammer. She probably is. She probably is. The way she talking anyway. I've heard women talk like this. Yeah, she wide open, man. Yeah. You got enough money, you hitting. Check this out. You fly her in, you can get the draws, guys. I'm telling you. You fly her in, you're getting the draws. Like that dude who got a small one.
I mean, I'll give it to you. I've seen like only fan pages. I'm not getting that from this.
No, I'm also an advocate for Zombie.
So why do you get deleted? Oh,
it's the DM.
You have 66,000 followers?
Yeah, that's why. So some people.
That's why you get deleted?
No, she ain't telling the truth, y'all.
No, like it's the DM part. Like when I DM people.
So you want to give out your email? You want to give out your email?
What the hell are you talking about?
Give out my email.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. This is worldwide. A lot of people are gonna see this video, so it's up to you if you want to give out your email.
Should I give out my Facebook?
No. Give out your Facebook.
Oh God.
Should I give my number? No.
Girl,
I'm
your
friend. Hang up on you. Not giving out your number. I'm about to go, babe. We gotta go. Do you want to give out your Facebook page? I mean, just your Instagram page one more time, child.
Wambo. CWAAMBO. Oh.
There we have it. What's the age range? You never told me. You're 22.
I like 30 to 33.
Do you want to go older?
That's good. That's a good age.
That's it. Just only 30 between 33.
30 to 33. Okay. But I mean, I can reason with someone a little younger.
Understood.
Or
all right, well, you keep me posted how it goes, love.
I'll be married by next year.
Listen. I think
next year.
Married by next year. To be honest, I don't know. Like you.
Yeah. Okay. Next year.
I'm racist.
No.
I said, are you open to all races?
I'm open to all races.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get your list.
White Zaddy ain't taking this. White Zaddy don't want this disrespect here. You know what I'm saying? They thinking Zaddy. See, that's the crazy thing about these black women nowadays, right? They thinking that Zaddy is going to accept this. No, here's the thing. You're looking for a cuck. You're looking for a beta man, and that type of white Zaddy, he gonna disrespect you even worse than any black man here. You can't be acting like this around no white Zaddy, and you're gonna be bored and throw away the white dude who's gonna be boring too, who's gonna be the blue pill guy. Come on, stop playing with me. Your only option is black guys.
But if you want to just marry a man for money, you can probably do that. I don't know if everything's on your list is gonna be there though. You want faithfulness too?
Need.
Well now, I don't know anymore. But he has to be faithful, so he has to be 5'11", make 140.
It was like Kendrick keeps repeating this, right?
Can't drink, can't smoke, can't go to the club. Be okay with you drinking, smoking, and going to the club. If you get into a fight, show up at the club and beat somebody else's ass. Have at least 6 inches, because anything less than 6 inches is a useless penis. And he cannot sleep with anybody else in the world besides you.
Thank you.
What's your mailing address? So I can get this. So I get this out to you. What's your mailing address? I'm gonna send it out to you today. I'm gonna overnight it. I'm gonna overnight it.
Sukwazi Road, Lusaka, Zambia.
And you'll be married to this paper in a year.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Kendra.
The first woman to marry a piece of paper. Bye, baby girl. Bye. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Wow. What did we watch? Y'all? I blind reacted. I didn't watch that, guys. I like blind reacting. I don't like to know what's going to happen, but y'all know it's going to be some dick-nanigans going on here. See, I feel sorry for the young cats out here, the younger brothers out here, but this is even worse for women out here, because she's not speaking alone here. There's a gang of women who think like this. There's a gang of women who move like this here. There's a gang of women who this their MO. That's their get down. That's just the rock. That's just the way they roll, baby. And here's the situation. She lost. She's delusional. She has setting herself up to see how the lights dim down here, because it's getting serious right now. She's setting herself up to be ran through, to be used and abused, and to be nothing more, nothing less. And then she's going to find what she really thinks her worth is when she's 30 years old, when she's got 3 kids by 2 different men, because she's just being carefree. She's being loose and not even really looking at the seriousness of the thing that she's looking for, what she's asking for here. I mean, and here's the thing, guys, you can't argue with these girls anymore. When I first got started here and you see me just like, man, Woody, you can't even argue with them no more. You know what? Because when you argue, you know what's going to happen? They're just going to sit there and fight back and say, who are you? You're jealous. You wish you can have a girl like this, or you don't know what you're talking about. You're old school, woody, woo, right? You're going to hear every excuse in the book. So when women move like this and think like this, guys, don't even tell them anymore. Just walk away. If you even try to holler at them, you know what would be the best reaction? Don't argue with them. Don't curse them out. Don't try to get the last word. Don't be like, you're a 304. You don't understand. Don't do none of that stuff. You know what you do? Just walk away. Just walk away. You want to bruise someone's ego, a woman's ego, and want her thinking like what the deal is? You just walk out. You just walk out. You try to fight it. You try to explain to her, you're going to try to put your 10 toes down. No, it ain't going to work, because she's already delusional. She even said she's delusional. I mean, a dude flew her out, so we know he paid for her. He paid for the ticket. You know she didn't come in for free, so he paid for her food, and then disrespect that man because say he had a worthless D. Come on now. A man paid for it, and he's still worthless. So the way that she's moving, guys, or any woman like this here, you come across some guys, I want you to understand something here. Don't fight. Don't try to get the last word. Don't try to explain yourself. Like, please believe me. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't going to work, guys. Women understand. Women get the point. Women figure out reality when reality hits them. There is nothing that a man, me or you, can tell her. Matter of fact, there is nothing her girlfriends can tell you. And at this point here, how she was raised, there is nothing her parents can tell her. When you come across women like this, no matter if they're 22, 25, maybe they're even 30 years old, we know that people in our Black community deal with arrested development and act like kids without knowing that they got the body of adults, but the mind of babes. Only thing you can do, experience will teach them. You can't argue. All you're going to do when you argue with these women, guys, you're going to build your blood pressure up. You're going to get frustrated. You're just going to get mad. Only thing I want to do now with these reaction videos now is so that we can spot out the red flags, see how they're moving. Also look at the words that they're saying, and then use that to say, hey, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, you know, when Beyonce says to the left, fellas, you can go to the left too, you know. But I feel bad for younger guys because she's 22 years old. And y'all heard the stat, because it's not just for black men, it's all men across the board, that men 30 years and under only has sex one time or are virgins within the last year, right? Has sex one time in the last year, still virgins, over 32 to 33%. All men across the board, not just black men, black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Filipino, doesn't matter. All men under 30 are losing because of the way women are moving with feminism. They're all choosing to have sex with the same men and Pookies and Ray Rays, or they're going after the rich, high caliber 1% man who's able to afford it. And all these women are sharing the same guys who are in this single pool. So the single brothers who are younger and dealing with this today, they got no chance here. But here's the thing for the brothers who ain't getting no nookie. Y'all ain't moving like that. You know what, though? It's good for you. I say for y'all young cats, keep your head down, keep grinding, keep stacking your coin, keep building on your career, because you know what's going to happen? One day you will not be 30 years old and in that sexless desert or having desert dick on your end here, right? You will be 32 to 35 years old. You will be in your career then. And then if you're on your purpose and your goal, when you start hitting your stride in your mid-30s, those same girls in their 20s going to try to holler at you. But you remember in your 30s, in your early 20s, how they treated you when you had no money, when you weren't on your purpose, when you were still building. So when you get older and you get the coin, you know how to move when they come into your circle. And then you're going to say to yourself, like how I'm saying right now, if you're single, I'm just going to give you sex and nothing more, nothing less, because you're not serious. Or you can hold out to find a decent woman who ain't about this life. And the problem is that he's trying to find a decent woman because how they're moving here. It's wild. Shout out to my man T. Lee with the $2 holla. Turn the chat blue here again. What you got, T. Lee? Lost and turned out. Facts, man. Yeah, she is. Lost and turned out, man. Hey, brother. My man T. Lee in the building supporting, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let me go ahead and put that in the heart, that baby. Yeah, I appreciate you. She is. And here's the thing, too. When they're that young that way like that, they're talking about dick size. Sex is heavy on the mind. So you know what that means, guys? There is a good chance that even if you're doing everything right, she ain't gonna be faithful. A girl this young, talking like that there, even if you give her all that she wants, know what she said? Here's the biggest issue. I don't have that many flaws. And then she said, I'm perfect. I don't got it. So the fact that you got this young girl who literally can't even say, you know what? Here's my flaw here. Sometimes I talk too much and I jump the gun. Just things I need to work on. Or you know what? She would have been saying that. See how it got dark here? God is talking to me right now. You know the Lord's working with me right now when you see the lighting change up here. You know what I mean? But I'm telling y'all, a woman like this will never be faithful to you when you're moving like this. Think about it. She's telling you that she drinks, smokes, and goes to the club, and your ass got to stay home until she gets into a fight, and that's when you got to show up in the club. So you know what that means? She wants a boyfriend at home, but then she wants her freedom to mess around with guys in the streets. So she wants her cake and eat it too, guys. So when I want you to hear this. Understand this, guys, to know that when woman like this is moving here, she's never going to be yours. It's just only going to be what, guys? Your turn. And even when it's your turn, you're sharing her with others. You are sharing her with others. So if you know that you're sharing her with others, what are you going to do? Are you going to go and say, hey, it's my turn, get in where you fit in and keep her moving? Or are you going to try to be serious with her and get your goddamn feelings hurt? You don't get y'all feelings hurt, fellas. I'm telling y'all, but if you're on your square and everything that you're trying to do here and you do want to holler at her, just know that she's nothing more than a good time. And I feel sorry to say that to a degree because we have so many black women that move this way here where we're basically telling we're all saying here is like, yo, the number of prostitutes, the number of 304s. They're only good for one thing, and sex, and then kick them out here. And that should not be the thing. She's an attractive young woman. She has a nice body. She said she graduated college. I don't know what she graduated from, but it's crazy how we got so many women who's able to go to college, graduate with degrees, actually be halfway decent with a body, and have these janky ass arrested development brains here that is moving like banshees and destroying the community. We talk about all these black men who ain't no good, and you want to talk about the color purple and mister. What about these 304s that walk in the streets among us here and moving like that, where that these are the kind of women, guys, that turn men into players, into move a certain type of way where they don't respect women. See, this is a byproduct that does not get talked about often here. When we see certain women who move this way, and you got good guys here. I'm not trying to make excuses here, but you got good guys out here in the world who are really looking for committed relationships, guys who are looking for something real, right? And then they keep coming across women like this time and time again, and you know what happens? They start chipping away at that good guy. They start chipping away at that good guy, and it starts chipping away. And then eventually that good guy turns to an asshole. You know why? Because so many women like this has dogged that dude out. And you know what he says? All women move like this here. So then that man turns to the asshole, the dog, or the player. And you know what happens then? Then the women get mad at that guy saying, oh, all he does is dog women now. He's a player. But you don't realize that it's these kind of women in today's society with modern feminism that turn that good guy to the asshole. Shout out to Orlando. What's going on? Orlando became a new member to the tribe. Hey, guys, y'all should know how we rock here. Anybody that joins the members group, they are family now. They're part of the AIC. They're part of the Ain't-ish crew. They're part of the tribe movement here. So I need everybody to say, welcome to Orlando. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Orlando, now that you in, there's no way out. The only way out is when I'm out. All right? So once you win, you win. It's like Fight Club now. Hey, I need everybody to say, welcome, Orlando. Welcome to the tribe, y'all. My man Orlando in the building. Salute, brother, and welcome. It's going to be on and popping now for 2024, man. You just getting started here like Michael Jackson. Gonna be starting something. Yeah. Shout out to Orlando joining the crew here, y'all. Orlando's part of the crew. I need everybody to say what's up, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Lou? Lou in the building said, just got off work. Glad to be in the building. What's up, dudes and dudettes? What's going on with you, Lou? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, she has multiple partners. Exactly. RUO. Exactly. 304. ICDC. Not ICDC College, Sheila. Hey, you going to, is Romeo, talking about the one with Romeo in the commercials? not little Romeo in the commercial, Sheila. Stop playing. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? Anthony in the building. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Grits and Bacon says, that's me, Dave. I hear you. Oh, that's you. Hey, can I tell y'all something? What I was just saying, that's me. I'm not a dog. You know what I'm saying? I got my family. I'm chilling here right now. But the scenario that I gave you guys is what happened to me. I used to be hella blue pill. I mean, I had a touch of asshole in me always because of my daddy. That's what happens when you got a black daddy. You have that touch of asshole. So even if you're a blue pill, you know, that touch of asshole, you know, kind of supersedes. So I wasn't completely getting destroyed out here in these streets. You know, I had my L's, but I had many W's. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all, the reason why I am where I am right now, Grits and Bacon, and for the rest of y'all here, is the fact that I was a nice guy. I was a good guy, but I knew that I wouldn't do things that just was against my morals and what I wouldn't, there's a bridge too far for me. Always that there. I would not just do it because a woman could cry, right? But over the years, and certain women has kept chipping in my good guy image, just chipping away. Pieces start coming off, chipping away. And then once that chips away and then you're exposed there, I like to call that the chipping away of that blue pill into the red pill. You're chipping that blue, and then next you know when that gets chipped down to the red. And you want to know something? I became a straight up asshole by the time 30 came around. Full-fledged asshole. Now, I didn't go out and start dogging women. That was the next step, probably, you know, but there was still something in me because the fact that my parents were married almost 50 years. I seen that, and that's not how I really wanted to move like that. I had my moments of dibbling and dabbling, but I didn't go all the way over the edge. you know. But I'm telling you guys, ladies here, the way that y'all moving here, and you're wondering why guys are assholes, why guys are dickheads, why guys are players and things of that nature, is because of women like this who disrespected the nice guys. And then next, you know, these guys kept dealing with all these girls thinking that they were nice, and like they kept chipping away, 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 kept chipping away. And then next thing you know, once that last chip falls off, that guy is gone. Then the asshole has raised up from the ashes. That dickhead has risen up from the ashes. That soon-to-be player / dog / that he's going to run through these women now has been risen through the ashes. And you know what? Those guys are not born that way. Those guys are created by the banshee women of modern women today. So you ask any guy out there who was moving like that, and you know what they're going to tell you? There was a woman in their life that they were serious about who they love and dogged them out or played them. And sometimes it takes one woman, sometimes it takes a community of several women. But you know what happens? Once that last chip falls off, that guy is gone. The same way when Jay-Z says, "What's a good girl's gone, she's gone forever." The same thing for that good guy. Once he is gone, that is it. Now, he may get married, he settled down, but you know what, though? In the back of his mind, even though he has a wife, he is going to keep that one eye open like CBS and is going to make sure that that woman, even though he loves her, is not going to be the woman of his past here, because he's going to stay on his toes and not fall asleep if he gets to that point here. You think I'm lying? Go ahead and find yourself trying to talk to that guy and be honest and direct with him and see what kind of answer he gets. He'll tell you, "Yeah, man, I dated this one girl in college, man. She was my everything." And the next you know, man, she did me dirty. And once I got done with college, I said, never again. I'll never get hurt again like that. Every guy that you're going to know, at the end of the day, what is the one line they're going to say? They said, "I will never go through that ever again." And you ladies don't understand that. Y'all thinking that guys just naturally are dogs, that guys can be players and could pull women, and don't even realize that it's an accumulation of women over the years that turned that guy bad. Y'all don't know. Chucky says, "Dave, what she finds a Pookie who got 6 inches." Hey, man. I'm curious here, right? So if a guy doesn't have 6 inches, is she's going to constantly have sex with guys until she finds the big 6-inch or bigger guy? But even then, she finds the guy with 6 inches. Is that guy really going to be on and popping here? I like that here. Yeah. Welcome, Orlando here. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is worse than Blood Gang. Yes, I like the welcome here. Yes, man. Hey, if it's just a bad guys, listen to Jerkin, guys. If you got your passports, man, give it a chance here. I'm not all the way gone on black women, but at the same time, though, if you a passport bro, exercise your options. If you got the option to do it, don't limit yourself. Okay? Yeah. So you can't leave unless I leave. I'm dying. Terrence says, "Preacher Dave, black fathers, old school asshole, hood adjacent." Yeah, man. Here's the thing: if I didn't have my dad, that little piece of asshole was there. That kept me true. You come in last place. Where do all the good guys go? Exactly. Look, Phil said, "Yep, that was me. I suffer from red pill rage afterwards." See, Philip, grits and bacon. We can have this conversation tomorrow. I guarantee you, all of us guys here that are older, we got a little greatness in here, like Philip. He got a nice little great beard. I see you rocking your greatness in that picture. That's a cool picture, Philip. I like that. That's why I kept it up here longer here. All of us guys here has been through some level like that here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Elmar's like church. Sheila says, "I'll make sure my man doesn't have to worry when he comes home with me." I like that, Sheila. Keep that thought process, Sheila. I love you have that mentality. We need more women like you, Sheila. We need more. Yeah. Welcome, Orlando. You say you got your passport. Exactly. Yeah, guys. So just remember, for the ladies that's listening, that's ninja watching me, y'all complain about the guys, but got to know that guys are not born inherently as assholes or players or running through. It took a woman or a couple women during their younger years that turned that man to who he is. And this woman who we saw here today, she's going to learn that the hard way one day. She's not going to have a hard time finding men. The thing is, the kind of man that she's looking for, when she do find him, he gonna run through her because he's gonna be smart enough to know this is a 22-year-old girl with her mentality, and it's gonna be a grown man that's gonna say either she's gonna follow her program or he's gonna be the asshole and keep it moving. And then she finds the beta guys, she's gonna run through those beta guys, like she said, the guy, the little thing here, and then that guy's gonna be just like me or Philip and say, yeah, I was dealing with this girl who called my stuff little like that. That turned me out. Then that was the end all be all. Philip says the nice and are many of the ones getting their passports and sisters still won't let us go. Yeah, no. Big facts. I hear you. Vin says, I see. I wasn't thinking you were. I was saying thank you for all the men. Oh, okay. But Don says, maybe I'm slow. I don't watch cornrows. 6 inches a big deal. Pause, no homo. Yeah, they want the big deal, y'all. Know what's going on with a girl like that. The reason why she said she wants 6 inches, she had somebody that gave her one hell of a sexual experience, whoever that guy was. And then because of that sexual experience, she wants that for all times. And now she's imprinted. She dealt with one guy and now she's imprinted. That's what 6 inches is. A guy had a big one and got her to bust off and had her screaming in tongues like Lord Jesus. And ever since then, it's like a dopamine high that she can't get again. You know, but she gonna learn eventually then that not all dudes are, I mean, hey, guys, you gotta hold something down there. Girls will talk about you if you holding something small there. You gotta be average. I ain't saying this big. I'm saying you gotta hold something, and if you hold a little bit of something, you better know what you're doing with that. Otherwise, girls are gonna disrespect you, fellas. You know what I mean? But on that note, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. We've been here for 3 hours, man. I gotta take someone out to dinner tonight. You know, it's birthday night and everything, you know, so I gotta go. This has been a dope live stream, guys. I appreciate everybody that's been here. I was cooking and everything, and I could have cooked longer, but you know what, though? We'll be back on the next live stream. We got to finish the year off here, guys. I'm glad to be back today. No doubt, though, I'm telling you, we'll be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow, guys, because we're going to finish off the year strong to go into 2024. So you know what I need all y'all guys to do? I need you guys to comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Also, anybody who was not here, I need y'all to share these videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And the same thing, too, guys. Thank you for the cash apps. Make sure I got any cash apps before I bounce out. Before I go, let me make sure I got all the cash apps. Whoops, hold on. Before I go, I just want to make sure. It is going to be cheddar biscuits tonight, actually, guys. I'm actually getting some cheddar biscuits tonight. Okay, I got all the cash apps, guys. Cool. All the cash apps are cool. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the super chats, super thank, and super stickers. What's going on, Mo? Also, too, guys, if y'all want to contribute when I don't got the live stream, y'all can just go and click on the $ and give on the super sticker. I'll respond right back to you guys and everything. So we about to get out of here. You know, I appreciate everybody for this live stream. You know, let me put the music on. Oh, yeah, y'all hear the music. So since y'all hear the music, you know what that means? We cannot. I had a good Christmas, and we'll be back on the next live stream. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. Peace out, people.